Hello and welcome inside of Hot Springs County High School. Thermopolis Bobcat basketball action coming your way live on the Wind River Radio Network on the dial at 101.7 KDNO. Streaming live via audio video at YouTube and the KDNO Facebook page. Jordan McCamey with you here as we open up the Gotchi Rehabilitation Wellness pregame show on a Saturday afternoon. 3A Northeast Conference basketball continues as the Bobcats and Lady Bobcats welcome in the Douglas Bearcats, a pair of #1 teams in 3A basketball on the girls and boys side. Another watermark game for the boys and girls of Thermopolis High School here on this Saturday. We welcome you inside the broadcast, whether you're tuned in via the radio, via our live streams at the KDNO Facebook page or YouTube.com. We say hello and a good afternoon to you. On the other side, we kick off the Gotchi Wellness and Rehabilitation and Wellness pregame show on the Wind River Radio Network.
Ever wonder why so many babies are delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis? Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Warland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton? Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
Dairyland and Hot City Coffee. It's your destination for your coffee fix or the perfect spot for lunch. The place you know for afternoon fun is also where you can try their full menu of burgers, specialty lattes, and blended drinks.
Don't forget to try the ice cream varieties and sweet treats too.
Open 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Saturday and closed on Sundays. Find them at 510 Park Street. Dairyland and Hot City Coffee, your hole-in-one choice for Thermopolis.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones, and we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones financial advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
Did you know the Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness in Thermopolis also has something called the Gotchi Wellness Center? It's your dream gym with cardio equipment, cable machines, free weights and dumbbells, hydraulic resistance machines, and personal trainers that care about your goals. The Wellness Center is huge and includes a rock wall, pegboard, sled, tires, punching bags, squat rack, and a whole lot more. Check out the Senior Wellness class. To take the first step to a healthier you, visit gotchi.org.
And welcome back inside a Hot Springs County High School Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness pregame show coming your way live on the Wind River Radio Network, 101.7 KDNO on the dial. If you're looking for our audio video stream of this afternoon's contest, head on over to WRRnetwork.com, wildtoday.com. Click on that sports tab, and that will take you to our hot link that'll jump you on over to the YouTube streaming page there, and you can find the video. Or if you'd like to give the KDNO Facebook page a like, you can find the live streaming video there as well. We say a good Saturday afternoon to you. Bobcats and Lady Bobcats back in action, a pair of games within 24 hours of each other. The Bobcats were over in Weston County last night. If you missed it, they were taking on the Newcastle Dogies out on the road. The Lady Cats struggled on the offensive side and dropped their first 3A Northeast Conference game 50-10 to the #4 Newcastle Lady Dogies. The Bobcats lost a nail-biter in overtime after tying the ball game up late in the fourth quarter. In the overtime, the Doggies just snuck past Thermopolis 58-55, so the teams an unsuccessful road trip, but some lessons learned there, and now they are back in their home gym, and this one a full and true test for both the Lady Bobcats and Bobcats as the number one squads in 3A basketball come to town from Douglas, Wyoming. The Lady Bearcats, four-time defending 3A state girls champions, and the Douglas Bearcat boys, number one ranked team in the YO Preps coaches and media poll. So a chance for both these teams to see the best and hopefully compete with the best on their home floor in front of their home fans here at Thermopolis High School. This is the Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness pregame show. I am Jordan McCamey, bringing you live play-by-play action of the Thermopolis Bobcats here in 2022. Again, we say good afternoon to you on this Saturday. Just a little under 10 minutes to go until we get going in this varsity contest between the Thermopolis Lady Bobcats and the visiting number one team in 3A, the Douglas Lady Bearcats. We take another break here on the Gotchi Rehabilitation Wellness pregame show. You're tuned in to Bobcat basketball on the Wind River Radio Network.
P6 Station Stone-Fired Pizza is proud to sponsor Thermopolis Youth Athletics. When you open the door, it hits you. The smell of freshly baked wings or pizza. Your Stone-Fire creation comes out with the perfect golden brown crust, fresh toppings, and melted cheese that some can only dream of. Don't forget to check out the Pizza of the Month. Enjoy your meal inside or under the pergola. P6 Station Stone-Fired Pizza, 544 Park Street in Thermopolis.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle wider, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
Hi, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Tess.
And welcome to Right Rehab.
Right Rehabilitation in Thermopolis will help you stay active, mobile, and healthy. No referrals are necessary. Right Rehab has specialists you won't find anywhere else. They're the only team to offer pelvic rehabilitation and have the only board-certified orthopedic specialist in the region. Their services range from injury prevention and management, post-operative care, women's health, dry needling, and more. They offer a Titleist-certified golf program with help from a trainer and golf pro to make your golf game better than ever. Make the right choice with your friends and neighbors at Right Rehabilitation. Visit www.rightrehab.com or call 307-864-3877.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted jackrabbit java. To learn more, visit StorytellerYO.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
And welcome back inside the Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness pregame show. Jordan McCamey here with you for live coverage of Thermopolis Bobcat basketball. Lady Cats a little late out of the pregame locker room. They are out on the floor now warming up here off to our left-hand side, but just a little more than 5 minutes to go till we kick this one off with the tip at center court between your Thermopolis Lady Bobcats and the visiting Douglas Lady Bearcats. Let's head to the yopreps.com scoreboard. Check out the results from last night in 3A. Again, the Lady Cats lost to the Newcastle Lady Doggies 50-10. dropping them to 0-1 in the 3A Northeast Conference. A couple other top 5 matchups across the 3A landscape. Number 2, the Lyman Lady Eagles took out the Pinedale Lady Wranglers 59-46. And this number 1 Douglas Lady Bearcat team just slips past Buffalo 67-61 to move out to 1-0 in the 3A Northeast. And of course that puts this Douglas team at 12-1 overall in the season. Your Lady Cats sitting at 3-8 overall. Last weekend of the Bighorn Basin Shootout got a couple of wins, opened up conference play with that loss last night over in Newcastle out on the road. Now looking to right the ship here, head coach David Villa and the Lady Cats here as they welcome in the Douglas Bearcats on a Saturday afternoon here in Hot Springs County. Final break here on the Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness pregame show. On the other side, we'll head into the keys to the game, brought to you by Travis Winger and Jones in Thermopolis. Back next on the Wind River Radio Network, 101.7 KDNO.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile is a proud supporter of Bobcats Athletics. There's so much more than a hardware store. You'll find Ashley furniture and decor perfect for your home. There's a great toy selection, as well as tools, kitchen items, grills, and a garden section. That means there's something for everyone at Thermopolis Hardware. Don't forget to check out their variety of custom cabinets, window shading, and flooring.
Hi, I'm Karen with Thermopolis Hardware. Buy local, be local. Go Bobcats!
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Got
And we're back live inside the Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness pregame show. And we head into this afternoon's Keys to the Game, brought to you by Travis Winger and Edward Jones in Thermopolis. Keys to tonight's game for the Thermopolis Lady Bobcats: got to find some offense, have to find a way to get into the interior. If you joined us last night for the contest over in Newcastle, Lady Cats forced into settling for some deep threes, one and done possessions. The Lady Cats going to have to run the offense, be really patient against a Douglas Lady Bearcat team that will be looking to take the ball away and run up and down the floor. Lady Cats have to make sure that they are opportunistic each and every time they have an offensive possession. On the other side, on the defensive end, it is very simple. Got to rebound. Do not give this Lady Cat team a chance at second chance opportunities as well. They're going to have to defend the perimeter, and especially on number 13, Lauren Olson for the Lady Bearcats, coming in averaging 25 points per game. So if the Lady Cats can make the offensive motor start to turn, be disciplined on defense, those one and done possessions, and limit Lauren Olson on the offensive side, those will be the keys to the game. Brought to you again by Edward Jones and Agent Travis Winger here in Thermopolis. That is going to wrap up our Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness pregame show. On the other side, we get into starting lineups and the opening tip on the Wind River Radio Network.
Knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
And welcome back inside of Thermopolis High School, moments away from National Anthem starting lineups and the opening tip here on a Saturday afternoon in Thermopolis, Wyoming. The Thermopolis Lady Bobcats and the Douglas Lady Bearcats tip it off next on the Wind River Radio Network, 101.7 KDNO. We honor the nation's anthem now on the Wind River Radio Network.
There are two ways to buy 4x4 gear, the expensive way and the smart way. The expensive way is when you buy a new truck or SUV and the dealer sells you the brush guard, the heavy-duty bumpers, the steps, lights, winch, you name it. He rolls it all in with your loan into your monthly payment. But here's the smart way. Shop at Wyoming 4x4, where you get expert advice from Dan, quality gear, professional installation, all for a whole lot less than you'd spend at a car dealer. Wyoming 4x4 on North Federal in Riverton. The smart way to roll.
Dairyland and Hot City Coffee. It's your destination for your coffee fix or the perfect spot for lunch. The place you know for afternoon fun is also where you can try their full menu of burgers, specialty lattes, and blended drinks. Open 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Saturday and closed on Sundays. Find them at 510 Park Street. Dairyland and Hot City Coffee, your hole-in-one choice for Thermopolis.
Ever wonder why so many babies are delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis? Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Warland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton? Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
And welcome back inside Thermopolis High School. Thermopolis Lady Bobcat basketball just moments away, but right now we head into our starting lineups brought to you by Dairyland and Hot City Coffee. As we will start with the visiting Douglas Lady Bearcats in their away blues, white numbers, orange trim Douglas across the front of those jerseys for the Lady Bearcats. And they will go this way. They'll start with number 0, Leticia DeGracia, and then they'll go with number 1, Brooke Wright. Chloe Collins wearing number 4, Allison Olson in the number 10 jersey, and wearing 13, the leading scorer for the Lady Bearcats, Lauren Olson. DeGracia, Wright, Collins, Olson, and Olson on the floor for the Lady Bearcats. For your Thermopolis Lady Cats, they'll go this way. Number 2, Camry Bowman. And then they'll go with number 3, Lainey Myers. And then it's number 5, J.C. Bassey out there into the starting lineup again for a second straight game for head coach David Villa. And then they'll go with number 20, Mariah Brooks. And also they will start with number 12, Daslin Hunt. So Hunt back into the starting lineup after being out of it last night with Ruth Ann Johnson into the starting lineup. But again, tonight it'll be Bowman, Myers, Bassey, Hunt, and Brooks to get it going for Thermopolis. On the other side, DeGracia, Wright, Collins, Olson, and Olson. If you're tuned in on the radio, we are moving right to left on your dial on 101.7 KDNO or across your horizon if you're tuned in your car. And we are underway here. Ball tipped forward into the hands of the Lady Bearcats, and soaring in for the first bucket of the day is Lauren Olson. And they will go into a full court press here. Will the Lady Bearcats. Mariah Brooks with it. She is tracked down from behind. The Lady Cats' first turnover of the day forced by Douglas. Collins across into the corner for Olson. A little too high there, looking for Allison Olson. Ball out of bounds there. First turnover on the Lady Bearcats. Thermop going to look to get the ball inbounds. Bassey has it. Now back for Bowman. Going to be picked up in the backcourt here by Lauren Olson. Protects and across the timeline. Outside for Hunt, and able to get it in front of DeGracia there, and that'll be Letitia's first foul. So DeGracia, first foul of the contest. 7:26 to go. Opening quarter, 2-0. Lady Bearcats. Bassey nearly lost it, needs some help now here near the midcourt line. Ball almost taken away, and Bowman able to seal off Olsen there to prevent the turnover, so it'll stay with Thermopolis. Bassey got in a little bit of trouble there at the midcourt line. Myers had it inbounds, then it has it taken away, and Chloe Collins to the hoop. Misses the layup, though, from the left block. Dazzlin Hunt had the rebound, and then Lauren Olsen onto the deck. And tipped out of bounds by the Lady Cats. So an open layup miss there as Brooke Wright found Collins coming down through the lane unguarded. Ball inbounds now for Allison Olsen. She is fouled on the way up to the hoop from the left block, and she'll head to the free throw line for the first time today. Camry Bowman going to pick up her first personal, and Olsen at the charity stripe. First free throws of the day here at the 7:06 mark of the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. First one is up and good for Allison Olsen. And the second one also nothing but net. 4-0 here in the early going. Bassey looking for some help as it was tipped away by Lauren Olsen there. And they're actually going to say that Thermopolis touched that one last. I thought it was tipped away by Olsen, but they'll say it's Bearcat basketball on the Thermopolis turnover. Olsen inside running. Shot across the lane is good for Olsen. She's got 4 points, and it's taken away again by Douglas. Olsen can't finish this time. Collins saves it in. Now numbers here for Bassey and Brooks. DeGracia makes up the distance, though, and now they'll give for Myers heading to the free throw line, and a reach in on Lauren Olsen will bring the second personal out on the Lady Bearcats. Baseline inbounds play here for the Thermopolis Lady Cats. Trailing 6-0 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. See if they can get something rolling on this offensive possession. Ball in for Bowman, almost poked away by Olsen, but now she'll settle in. Camry goes to the baseline, shut off there. Picks up the dribble, needs some help. Nice little cut inside by Myers, but has it poked away, and it's taken away again by the Lady Bearcats. The other way, flying through the lane, up for the layup is Brooke Wright. A little coast-to-coast dribbling action through the defense of the Lady Cats. Here comes Dazzlin Hunt, though, for Thermopolis. Give for Bowman, and here is a chance for the Lady Cats to settle into their offense really for the first time. Bowman inside out now for Bassey out on the left wing. Myers will hold high, top of the key, now move off to her left. Screen from Brooks, and they're going to be a timeout on the floor. 30-second variety taken by Thermopolis head coach David Villa. We step aside with them. 8-0 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Lady Cats trail early on here on the Wind River Radio Network.
Dairyland and Hot City Coffee. It's your destination for your coffee fix or the perfect spot for lunch. The place you know for afternoon fun is also where you can try their full menu of burgers, specialty lattes, and blended drinks.
Don't forget to try the ice cream varieties and sweet treats too.
Open 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Saturday and closed on Sundays. Find them at 510 Park Street. Dairyland and Hot City Coffee, your hole-in-one choice for Thermopolis.
And we're back here on the Wind River Radio Network. Timeout taken quickly there by head coach David Villa. Here comes Bowman. Picked up a screen from Myers. Going to try to go along the sideline there. Bowman, nice job to force Brooke Wright into a personal foul there, trying to use that sideline as a sixth defender, but did so illegally, so it'll stay with Thermopolis. Ball in for Mariah Brooks. Give it for Hunt. Hunt drives down the lane, almost taken away there, but into the hands of Lady Myers. And then Lauren Olsen out in front. She will pick the pocket of Myers. Here goes Olsen the other way. Myers from behind, a little contact. Olsen misses the shot, so foul worth it there for Myers trying to make up the distance. So Myers first personal, second on Thermopolis. Lauren Olsen at the free throw line for the first time today. Front 10 and down. No changes for either squad except for Ruth Johnson came into the game at that timeout for the Lady Cats. 2 free throws up, 2 free throws down for Douglas, and it's a 10-0 lead on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. And another blocking foul here along the sideline. See if that one's going to go against DeGracia, and it will. That is her second personal. And see if Douglas Lady Bearcat head coach Cody Hellenbolt gets anybody off of his bench, but does not. Bowman across midcourt, poked away by Olsen again. Hunt here on the defense. Olsen drives past her to the hoop. Can't finish, but she'll head back to the free throw line. Hunt picks up her first foul for the Lady Cats. Olsen back at the free throw line, 6 points here in the opening quarter. Trying to add to the early Douglas advantage. Douglas so far 5 of 5 from the land of the free. Hunt out, J.C. Bassey back into the game. Johnson, Bowman, Myers, Bassey, and Brooks out there for Thermopolis as Olsen makes it 4 straight free throws and 8 points in the quarter. 12-0 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Lady Cats looking for their first points of the day. Johnson flashes down the middle, inside out for Myers. She'll drive to the right baseline, through a little contact, can't get the finish off the window. Ball tipped around, last touch by the Lady Cats. Nice offensive set there, though, by Thermopolis. Nearly paid off in a running layup off the glass for Myers. Just spun off there. Good set again for the Lady Cats. They'll go with a little pressure in the backcourt, broken by Lady Cats, and now Myers diving in there in front of DeGracia, and just kind of a mutual coming together there as the ball heads out of bounds. Last touch by Thermopolis. Will stay with Douglas on the baseline inbounds from the right-hand side. Well, action here from Lady Cats. Ball in for Allison Olsen across the middle lane, put up the lefty hook shot from 8, couldn't finish it. Brooks with the rebound, and here comes Thermopolis looking for those opening points of this 3A Northeast Conference tilt. Olsen on the defense, pokes it away from Bowman there. Far sideline inbounds. Myers in for Johnson, almost through her hands, but she reconnects. And now will take on a straightaway three-point shot. No good. Long rebound for Allison Olsen. Up now for Lauren Olsen. Little jump stop from the right block. It's up and good. Olsen already 10 points here in the first quarter. Long pass up the floor for Bassey. She's going to walk with it there. Brooks was coming down the left-hand side of the paint, but Bassey shuffled the feet there, so another turnover on the Lady Cats. A bit of a similar story as to last night over in Newcastle. Thermopolis offense just not able to get going here in the opening moments of this game, and then Brooks going to commit a foul here down in the right corner on Chloe Collins. Brooks, her first personal, 4th on the Lady Cats. 4:10 to go here in the first quarter. Daslin Hunt back into the game. Bit of a slow-moving first. Ball in for Douglas. Up top with Brooke Wright into the corner for Collins. One dribble, throws it up top, tipped away by Bowman, but right into the hands of Brooke Wright. She'll pick it up. Olsen, she'll spot up for a right wing three. No good. Allison Olsen, backside rebound, fouled on the recovery defense there. I think Ruth Johnson going to pick up that personal for the Lady Cats. Olsen 2 of 2 thus far from the free throw line and make it 3 of 3. Douglas yet to miss a free throw, 7 for 7 here in the first quarter. And make it 8 for 8 as Olsen has 4 points, all of them via the charity stripe. Daslin Hunt dribbles across the midcourt line, now drop off for Johnson. 2-3 jump out zone here from Douglas. Cross-court pass for Camry Bowman. Ran into Daslin Hunt out there, but Lady Cats retain possession. Dropped inside for Ruth Ann Johnson. Kick out for Bowman in the right corner. Trying to go back in for Johnson. Good position on Allison Olsen there. as Allison Olson will pick up her first personal. I believe that's the 5th on Douglas. 16-0 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, 3.5 minutes to go in the opening frame here from Thermopolis High School. Lady Bearcats, the #1 team in 3A. Bowman driving inside, put up the shot, but a little hand check foul across the middle of the floor. Going to go on Lauren Olson. That's her second personal, so she'll be substituted out of the game. Sydney Stearns into the game. So Lauren Olson out with 2 fouls. Bowman, little bounce, or Myers bounce pass into Bowman. Johnson tried to tip that rebound to herself, but out of bounds. I like the inbounds play there as Myers found Bowman on the inside, but too many long arms of the Lady Bearcats on the defensive side. Thermopolis still stuck at 0, looking for those first points of today's contest. 16-0, straightaway 3 by the check-in Stearns. Bank shot is up and good for Sydney Stearns. And the Lady Cats kind of jumped over that that baseline there and turned it over as didn't get the ball in cleanly. Timeout taken by head coach David Villa, and we will step away with them. 19-0 Douglas, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard here on the Wind River Radio Network.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones, and we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones financial advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
Did you know the Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness in Thermopolis also has something called the Gotchi Wellness Center? It's your dream gym with cardio equipment, cable machines, free weights and dumbbells, hydraulic resistance machines, and personal trainers that care about your goals. The Wellness Center is huge and includes a rock wall, pegboard.
We'll get back to our Gotchi break next as we come back to live action. Lady Cats had it underneath on the baseline. Now they'll start up with Brooke Wright. Backing down against Bowman. Creates some space. Now take on the jump shot. Back iron, no. Strong rebound from Ruth Johnson. Bowman hassled in the backcourt by Wright. Now dribbles around 1, 2, 3 Lady Bearcats. Nice job by Bowman. Now inside goes Myers. Layup up, no good, and she'll take a charging foul there. Well, Chloe Collins of Douglas is Myers. Got her money's worth there on the barrel over, but that'll be Laney's second personal foul, 6th on Thermopolis. So still 2:38 to go in the first quarter. Bonus free throws the rest of the way for both these squads. A 1-2-2 zone look here from Thermopolis. Trying to deny that paint. Comes a little trap pressure. Allison Olson out in the right corner. Johnson on the defense. Douglas works the perimeter. Almost jumped there by Bowman. Wright has it now on the dribble. Into the left wing for Olson. 2:10 and ticking away on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. And a nice job there. Lady Cats change the defensive look and force a turnover there as the Bearcats toss it away here across the near sideline. Bowman has it. So you got Bowman, Hunt, Myers, Johnson, and Bassey out there for Thermopolis. Bowman threw it right into the hands of Brooke Wright. Letitia DeGracia with it. Now gives off for Sydney Stearns. Allison Olson up high. Deep three-pointer on the way for Brooke Wright, and it is home. That one was from way outside for Wright. Got an open look and makes the Lady Cats pay. 22-0 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Chloe Collins reaching in there. Taking down J.C. Bassey, and it'll be 1-and-1 bonus here. Chloe Collins picks up her first personal and the 7th on Douglas. So we have 1-and-1 bonus free throws the rest of the way here for Thermopolis in the opening half. Still a minute 38 to go in the first quarter. Lady Cats looking for their first point, see if they can find it at the free throw line. Bassey up and good. And the Lady Cats are on the board. 22-point run to start the game for Douglas, finally severed. As Bassey sets for a second, looks good and splashes home. Bassey with the 2 points for Thermopolis, 22-2, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, first quarter. 90 seconds to go in it. Lauren Olson back into the game for the Lady Bearcats. Allison Olson, left wing three, up and good. That's 3 triples in the opening quarter here for Douglas. Again, the Lady Cats trying to deny entry inside the perimeter, leaves them a little bit exposed at the three-point line, and Douglas is a team that can hurt you from deep. Ball with the Lady Bearcats now on the Thermopolis turnover. Driving down the lane goes Brooke Wright, inside out for Lauren Olson. Past one, past Myers, floater down the baseline, no. Ruth Johnson the rebound, needs some help, taken away again by Douglas, and now thrown into the hands of Camry Bowman. Up for Daslin Hunt, tries to go around for Bassey. Bassey bank shot, just tips off, no good. Daslin Hunt had the rebound and then trips over Allison Olson. A lot of contact there. Myers trying to deny Olson on the other side. Chloe Collins, step back three, left side, good. Bearcats lead at 28-2, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Bit of a hot potato action for the Thermopolis Lady Cats on one side, and then Douglas another three. That's back-to-back-to-back possessions with triples. And the lead's out to 26. Final 10 seconds here, quarter number one. Bowman, deep two-point shot. Rainbow on the way, no good. Long rebound by Olson, poked away by Ruth Ann Johnson to the right block, up and good. Ruth Johnson with the bucket for Thermopolis, and that'll end the opening quarter. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard reads Douglas Lady Bearcats 28, Thermopolis Lady Cats 4. Back with second quarter action next on 101.7 KDNO.
Punching bags, squat rack, and a whole lot more. Check out the senior wellness class. To take the first step to a healthier you, visit gotchi.org.
P6 Station Stone-Fired Pizza is proud to sponsor Thermopolis Youth Athletics. When you open the door, it hits you. The smell of freshly baked wings or pizza. Your Stone-Fire creation comes out with the perfect golden brown crust, fresh toppings, and melted cheese that some can only dream of. Don't forget to check out the Pizza of the Month. Enjoy your meal inside or under the pergola. P6 Station Stone-Fired Pizza. 544 Park Street in Thermopolis.
And we're back inside of Thermopolis High School. Jordan McCamey with you on the Wind River Radio Network. Thermopolis Lady Bobcats welcome in the Douglas Lady Bearcats after one quarter of action. It is Douglas 28, Thermopolis 4 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Ruth Johnson with a nice takeaway and layup to end the quarter. First field goal of the day for Thermopolis comes in the first quarter. So they trail by 24. A little jump out pressure here from Douglas. Little running shot from about 18 feet there from Lainey Myers. And then see, she might have reached in here, and that'll send Douglas to the free throw line. Lainey Myers picks up her third personal foul, 7th on the Lady Bobcats. So Myers goes to the bench. Looks like JC Bassey quickly back into the game, so not much of an 0-2 hit there for JC. As the 1-and-1 free throw up and good for Brooke Wright. Nine for 9 start from the free throw line for Douglas. And make it 10 for 10 as the Bearcats go over the 30-point threshold. Right wing with Daslin Hunt. Thermopolis trying to set into their offense. DeGracia with some sweltering defense here. Camry Bowman, right corner for Hunt, back for Bowman, open three on the way, splash landing for Camry Bowman. Good ball movement there by Thermopolis, opened up the deep look, and Bowman pays it off. DeGracia for Collins, around the horn go the Bearcats into the right corner for Lauren Olson. Work it back around. Chloe Collins, another three from the outside. That one hits the front iron, no good. Allison Olson with the rebound. Ball's tipped there. DeGracia has to save it inbounds. It's taken away by Thermopolis. Bassi out in front of the Lady Cats, running the floor. Layup up, no good. Tipped around and down for DeGracia. Hunt trying to take it back in the backcourt, but cannot. And here comes Douglas. Good defensive pressure from Thermopolis. Just couldn't finish on the far side on the run out there with Bassi. Allison Olson, she'll dribble into the paint, drives to the hoop, scoop layup, no good. See if they call it on the floor, and they will. A little block off before the shot. Mariah Brooks with the personal foul. 8th on the Lady Bobcats. We'll see a check-in here of Bailey Wright for Douglas. Also, Jill Ferdig into the game, and number 21, Molly Parker. So only Brooke Wright and Allison Olson, the starters, left in there for head coach Cody Hellenbolt here with 6:42 to go in the second quarter. Allison Olson at the free throw line, on the way, no good. First free throw miss of the day here for Douglas, and here comes Thermopolis. Ina King into the game here for head coach Villa. Bowman almost kicked that away. Quick snapshot from three there for Brooks. Couldn't make it. Bassi gets the offensive board and finds Hunt in the right corner. Jumper from the right baseline, no good. Allison Olson dribbles forward, almost taken away there by Thermopolis, but here comes Douglas as they bring the ball under control across midcourt. Right into the corner for Allison Olson. Good hustle there by Brooks. Thermopolis ratcheting up the defensive pressure here and making the Lady Bearcats a little bit uncomfortable compared to how they were kind of moving the ball around freely to start this game. So the adjustments that head coach Villa has made so far here in the second quarter paying off. Right outside for the check-in, Jaden Meyer. Way outside there from right, missed everything. Bounced down for Ina King and able to outlet it for Mariah Brooks. And Thermopolis with another chance to cut into this 23-point Douglas lead. Crossover from Bowman, tipped it and got the last touch, they say. It was poked away initially that time by Bailey Wright. But then Bowman just got a fingertip to it, so Thermopolis turns it over again. Douglas with it now. Brooke Wright. And a little incidental coming together there. Good defense from Camry Bowman, and Wright will turn it over. Daslin Hunt has it on the dribble. Finds Bowman here on the outside left. She'll dribble, go inside for Brooks, goes past Fertig, and she'll be blocked off there, and that'll send Mariah to the free throw line for 1-and-1 bonus. Fertig's first personal, again the 8th so far on Douglas. Double bonus next for Douglas on any Thermopolis foul, and the Lady Cats will shoot 1-and-1 bonus for one more. Brooks just couldn't quite find it home that time with Fertig collecting the rebound. Comes right across the middle, finds Bailey Wright, left-hand side, too strong. Backside board there by Mariah Brooks, trying to find a sprinting Bowman, but it's tipped away by Brooke Wright and out of bounds. Stays with Thermopolis. Hunt, Bowman, King, Brooks, and Bassi out there for Thermopolis. Ina King has it, right wing, holds high, bounce pass for Bowman. They'll work it around the perimeter. Trying to dump inside was Hunt. Fight for the loose ball here, picked up by Bailey Wright. Up the left wing now goes Molly Parker. Parker has it again in the corner. Another three on the way. That one high, arcing, and down. The three-point shot has been deadly so far for Douglas. They've had a number of threes. 5 of them made by 4 different players. Brooks drives down the left baseline, creates a little bit of room with the body and finishes. Nice drive and finish by Mariah Brooks. Now Douglas running the floor, shot up, good. Do not know how Jaden Meyer finished that one off, as she'll head to the line for a 3-point play. Fouls on Camry Bowman, her 3rd personal foul. So Bowman and Myers with 3 fouls apiece. Camry will stay out there, though. Still 4:18 left here in this opening half. A very slow-moving first half. 35-9 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. 3-point play not completed that time around by Jaden Meyer. Bowman trying to throw it outside for Brooks, only into the hands of Allison Olson. She'll drive, go past Bowman, and Bowman reaches in, and that'll be her 4th personal foul here with 4:04 left in the first half. So that is tough there for head coach Vias. Bowman, the most capable guard on this team in terms of running the offense. I think it'll now fall into the hands of Lady Myers, who checks in. Ruth Johnson also, so Ina King and Camry Bowman out. Don't know the next time that we will see Camry in this game. 36-9 lead for Douglas. First free throw up and good for Allison Olson. 37-9. Myers has it, needs some help. Going to find it with Johnson. High defensive pressure. Johnson to the baseline. Good drive and good take, and she'll get to the free throw line there. Contact that time by Molly Parker. Ruth Ann Johnson just can't quite get that free throw to go down. Lady Cats 2 of 4 from the free throw line here in this contest. Cats trying to get to double digits and do on the free throw make from Ruth Ann Johnson. 37-10 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Douglas with it. High pressure defense here. Hunt nearly poked it away from Bailey Wright. Now it's with Chloe Collins down low for Allison Olson. Back up top for Lauren Olson. Has on the dribble. Hunt increases the pressure there. Thermopolis making it tough. Bailey Wright jumps inside and splits the defense of Brooks and Hunt. See who gets tagged for the foul here for Thermopolis. It'll be Daslyn Hunt with her 2nd personal. So foul trouble, a big thing here for Thermopolis. Camry Bowman with 4, Laney Myers with 3, 2 each on Hunt and Brooks. So 4 starters right now with a combined 10 fouls in this one. First free throw is up and no good from Bailey Wright. Second one, same story, but the board picked up by Parker on the inside. Now she'll go to the free throw line for 2. Bobcats outworked on the offensive glass there, and Mariah Brooks picks up her 3rd. Deep foul trouble here for the Lady Bobcats. Letitia DeGrassi into the game for Douglas. 13 fouls here on Thermopolis in the first half. Still 3:24 to go in it. Free throw up, no good there by Parker. Missed them both. Myers will come across midcourt. Picked up there by DeGracia. Now Olson there at the defense as well. Got the count on here, trying to throw it outside past Collins due, but tipped around into the hands of DeGracia. Lauren Olson will drive the floor in front of Hunt and finish off the play there. Olson with 12 points in this game, 29-point lead. Thermopolis to the right. Myers, Johnson couldn't connect on the give and go. Lauren Olson holds things up here, looking for a little help, finds it with Allison into the bucket. A lot of contact, no whistle either way. Johnson took the hit on Olson and swinging through there. See if it's a reach-in foul on Douglas, and it is, so that'll send Ruth to the line on the other side. DeGracia with her third personal. A lot of fouls here in the opening half. 23 of them combined here on these two teams, so it's been a bit sloppy. A lot of contact in this one. And to be honest, with Johnson missing that free throw there, haven't been any of those whistles that you thought maybe were questionable or should have been whistled. They've all been really pretty obvious fouls in this one, so 23. So both teams got to find a way to calm down into this one physically as Johnson's able to hit her second. 4 points for Ruth Johnson, 28-point game, 39-11 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Lauren Olson left open for three, right wing, no good. Allison Olson saves it inbounds, but right for Daslin Hunt. Hunt, she'll push the pace forward across midcourt, driving into the lane. Kick out for Bassey, finds Brooks on the left wing. Brooks through Hunt. Brooks pulls up from 10, no. Johnson flies in for a rebound, and that'll send her to the line. As again, a foul's going to be called on Chloe Collins there. And again, Ruth Johnson's been all over the place here for the Lady Bobcats in the last handful of minutes. And she'll get back to the free throw line again. She's 2 of 4 here from the land of the free. And knocks down another. Johnson with 5 of the Lady Bobcat 12. Lead down to 27. And make it 26 on back-to-back makes there for Johnson. 39-13 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, 2:05 to go in the first half. Chloe Collins, left wing. Allison Olson, skip pass now for Brooke Wright. Gets inside, finds it down the low left block there for Parker. Couldn't finish it off, though. And the Lady Cats have the rebound. Here goes Bowman. She'll drive inside to the right baseline. Find Bassey. Back for Myers now, Bowman's on the bench, of course, with those 4 fouls, so Myers is taking control of the offense. And nice drive down the baseline, but kicked off of her foot and out of bounds. So back to the Lady Bearcats here. Olson, cross-court, Olson to Olson connection here. Sounds like a failed Disney sitcom. Ball around for Collins out on the left side. She'll take on a corner 3. That one's short. Fight for it is down for Brooks. Good Windex work there by Mariah. Throw it down low for Bassey. Collects, steps in, up and good as she got around right. Bassey with her first bucket of the day. She's got 4 points. Lady Cats up to 15, trailing 39-15 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard as they head to the final minute of half number 1. Allison Olson for the 3, blocked out hard there on the 3-point attempt, and she'll head to the line for 3 shots. See if it was Daslin, and it was Daslin Hunt. That's her third personal. So that'll be 3 shots coming up for Allison Olson. 4 fouls on the starter, Camry Bowman. 3 on the starter, Lainey Myers. 3 on the starter, Daslin Hunt. And 3 on the starter, Mariah Brooks. J.C. Bassey, the only starter for Thermopolis not to collect a personal foul just yet. First free throw is no good for Olson. Second is up and good. See, Cadence Bowman check into the game for Thermopolis. Also on the other side, looks like Jaden Meyer checks in for Douglas. Olson just a 1 of 3 trip there, and nice job by Cadence Bowman to fly in there for the rebound. All ahead for Brooks. She'll look to dribble drive. Ran out of room, double team. Cross-court pass for Cadence Bowman. Almost lost it. Now finds Ruth Johnson. Open 3 right corner. Bank shot, no. Backside rebound cleaned up by the Lady Bearcats. They'll push across midcourt, find Collins. Tough defense here by Bassey, tipped into the backcourt, so no over and back call as Collins tracks it down. Jumping inside, Allison Olson, triple team coming, and no shot, but it'll be 2 shots regardless here. See who this foul is on the inside. You're hoping it's on Cadence Bowman, but it's not. It's on Mariah Brooks. That is her 4th personal. Head coach David Villa getting into a really tough position here. Already a fairly thin and inexperienced bench. And Ina King's going to have to come in for Brooks. And again, Brooks with 4, Camry Bowman with 4. The question is, in half number 2, how much do you gamble early if you're head coach Villa? Free throw on the way for Olsen. Got them both. 42-15 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Final 15 seconds of half number 1. See if Thermopolis can create a good shot. Myers here to the right side for Johnson. Dribbles, finds Myers again. Down to the final 8. Crossover here for Myers. Down the lane. Past one. Bank shot is good on the runner there by Laney Myers. And that is going to end the first half there. Back-to-back quarters with Thermopolis getting the last bucket. We'll head into the Hot Springs Health halftime show with Thermopolis trailing Douglas 42-17 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. You're tuned in to Bobcat basketball, streaming live at YouTube and the KDNO Facebook page and on the dial at 101.7 KDNO.
We live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
Hi, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Tess.
And welcome to Right Rehab.
Right Rehabilitation in Thermopolis will help you stay active, mobile, and healthy. No referrals are necessary. Right Rehab has specialists you won't find anywhere else. They're the only team to offer pelvic rehabilitation and have the only board-certified orthopedic specialist in the region. Their services range from injury prevention and management, post-operative care, women's health, dry needling, and more. They offer a Titleist-certified golf program with help from a trainer and golf pro to make your golf game better than ever. Make the right choice with your friends and neighbors at Right Rehabilitation. Visit www.rightrehab.com or call 307-864-3877.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted Jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerYO.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
And welcome inside the Hot Springs Health halftime show. Jordan McCamey with you on the Wind River Radio Network, audio, video streaming over at WRRnetwork.com. Click on that sports tab. Hot link will take you on over to our YouTube streaming there, or give the KDNO Facebook page a like, and you can find the live stream there as well. This is the Hot Springs Health halftime show. Halftime score, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Douglas Lady Bearcats 42, Thermopolis Lady Bobcats 17. Second quarter, much more competitive than the first. The Lady Cats trailed by 24 after one. They still give away one more, trail by 25, but the offense really picked up. Only 4 points in the opening quarter for the Lady Bobcats. They added 13 more in the second quarter and only outscored 14-13 compared to 28-4 in that opening quarter of basketball. So that is exactly what you call improvement if you're head coach David Villa. But there is plenty of problems for this Lady Bobcat team, unfortunately, and it all centers around the foul situation for this team. An entire half of basketball yet to play. And so far, every starter outside of J.C. Bassi has picked up at least 3 fouls. That's Myers, Myers and Hunt, 2 players with 3. The other players, Camry Bowman and Mariah Brooks, each have 4 personal fouls in the half. That is going to be really tough in half number 2 for the Lady Cats to try to get back in this one, play aggressively. It really handcuffs head coach Villa. We'll see what his game plan is in half number 2. But for Thermopolis, definitely saw some positive things there in quarter number 2. So you try to build on that heading in to the second half. This is the Hot Springs Health halftime show. On the other side, we will take a little further look into the statistics, talk to you about keys to the second half, see if the Lady Cats can get back into it. Also, second half action just a little less than 6 minutes away here on the Wind River Radio Network. Back after this on 101.7 KDNO.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile is a proud supporter of Bobcats Athletics. There's so much more than a hardware store. You'll find Ashley furniture and decor perfect for your home. There's a great toy selection, as well as tools, kitchen items, grills, and a garden section. That means there's something for everyone at Thermopolis Hardware. Don't forget to check out their variety of custom cabinets, window shading, and flooring.
Hi, I'm Karen with Thermopolis Hardware. Buy local, be local. Go Bobcats!
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
And we're back inside Thermopolis High School halftime score. Douglas 42, Thermopolis 17. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Looking a little further into the statistics for the Douglas Lady Bearcats. Attempted 22 free throws in that opening half of basketball. Ended up making 13 of them. Actually, 15 of them. So 15 of 22. For Thermopolis, you had J.C. Bassey, who was 2 of 2 from the line. 0 of 1 was Mariah Brooks. Ruth Ann Johnson actually went 4 of 6 from the free throw line. So again, you had 6 points via the free throw line for Thermopolis of the 9 attempted. So 6 for 9, both teams shooting very well from the charity stripe. So that is a positive for both squads, especially if you are Thermopolis. Just a ton of fouls, though, in this one. We'll tell you the total before we get going in half number 2. Keys to the second half, again, if you're Thermopolis, got to play cleaner basketball on the defensive end. Can't pick up any silly, unnecessary fouls. It'll be interesting to see the situation with Camry Bowman and Mariah Brooks. How long does head coach Villa keep them on the bench, or will he even keep them on the bench? Will he bring them out right away? Lady Cats just have to continue to be opportunistic on the offensive side, try to generate some open looks. Did make a 3 in that opening half. See if they can get a couple more looks from there. We're able to get some good give and goes, see if they can get in between that Lady Bearcat defense, maybe create some contact and start to get back in this one via the free throw line again, where they're shooting 66% so far in this contest. That's going to wrap it up for the Hot Springs Health halftime show. Halftime score, Douglas 42, Thermopolis 17. On the other side, second half action live from Thermopolis High School on the Wind River Radio Network.
There are 2 ways to buy 4x4 gear, the expensive way and the smart way. The expensive way is when you buy a new truck or SUV and the dealer sells you the brush guard, the heavy-duty bumpers, the steps, lights, winch, you name it. He rolls it all in with your loan into your monthly payment. But here's the smart way. Shop at Wyoming 4x4, where you get expert advice from Dan, quality gear, professional installation, all for a whole lot less than you'd spend at a car dealer. Wyoming 4x4 on North Federal in Riverton. The smart way to roll.
Dairyland and Hot City Coffee. It's your destination for your coffee fix or the perfect spot for lunch. The place you know for afternoon fun is also where you can try their full menu of burgers, specialty lattes, and blended drinks. Open 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Saturday and closed on Sundays. Find them at 510 Park Street. Dairyland and Hot City Coffee. Your hole-in-one choice for Thermopolis.
Ever wonder why so many babies are delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis? Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Worland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton? Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
And welcome back inside the broadcast. Jordan McCavey with you. Second half action just moments away here on the Wind River Radio Network. 42-17 your score. Douglas leads Thermopolis as we head to half number 2. Wanted to mention the foul total again. Not really any bad whistles out there, just a lot of fouls in this one. 26 of them whistled overall. So we'll see how the officials go into the second half. I'm kind of curious if it's going to get a little more physical, if they're going to let them play a little bit more to try to keep the whistles a little bit down. But right now, again, didn't see any what I would call unfair whistles. I think everybody got their money's worth. Thermopolis will be moving left to right as you tune into this one in half number 2 on the radio. We welcome you back on the video stream on YouTube and the KDNO Facebook page. Douglas has the opening possession here. Olsen inside for DeGracia. Inside out, DeGracia has it now left corner. Straight away with Brooke Wright. Now Lauren Olsen steps in, kicks out for Allison Olsen. DeGracia down low. Ruth Ann Johnson will commit the early foul, and that'll send DeGracia to the free throw line. That's Ruth Ann's second. First on Thermopolis here in the half with DeGracia coming in. So looking at the starting 5 in the second half for Thermopolis as DeGracia can't hit the first free throw. You got Lainey Myers out there, J.C. Bassey, Daslyn Hunt, Mariah Brooks, and Ruth Ann Johnson. So again, Brooks is out there with her 4 fouls, so keep that in mind. Ball tipped around on the second miss by DeGracia, but it's collected there by Lauren Olsen. Finds Allison Olsen. Left baseline jumper, no. DeGracia is going to tip it to herself here out in the corner. Throws it way up top into the hands of Brooke Wright. Allison Olsen, wide open 3. Won't go down, though. Ruth Ann Johnson had it momentarily and is going to be fouled there. Is this one on Lauren Olsen? That'll be her 3rd personal. First minute ticking away here with Thermopolis with their opening possession. Almost taken away there, and Wright tried to save it in there as Myers was trying to find Hunt. Ball tipped around, and it'll stay with Thermopolis. Remember, Bobcat basketball to follow this one up as well on the Wind River Radio Network. Plenty of basketball left in this one, though. Brooks outside for Hunt on the right wing. Now Myers drives down the lane, puts up the runner, won't go. Ball tipped around. Ruth Ann Johnson fighting for it, but into the hands of DeGracia, and here comes Douglas the other way. Going down the lane, goes right, and that one's going to be tied up underneath. Nice job by the Lady Cats to dive in there. I think that was actually Brooks that tied that up, so a bold reach in there. Could have been her last involvement, but able to get the possession back for Thermopolis. Myers tries to dump it inside, looking for Brooks. Tipped around, finds its way to Bassey. Hunt, open 3, left side, no good. Karams off the front of the rim. Collins had the rebound and now finds it for Allison Olsen. Using the body to shield off Johnson. Olsen outside for Lauren Olsen. Wide open 3, right wing, no, short. Gets her own rebound. Runner down the right baseline is up and good. Lauren Olson in that first half had 12 points. Again, didn't get to the Thermopolis totals as they turn it over. Myers couldn't find Hunt in that first half. It was Ruth Johnson with 6 points to lead the Lady Cats, and J.C. Bassey had 4, 3 for Camry Bowman, and 2 apiece for Lady Myers and Mariah Brooks. 44-17 your score. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, 5:50 to go, third quarter. Lauren Olson for Chloe Collins, right baseline. They'll work it back around the perimeter left side. Olson steps in, kicks out for DeGracia. Three-pointer on the way, air ball, backside rebound by Lady Myers. Bassey running the floor again, but Myers didn't pick up the head to find her. Myers around some contact, now steps into the baseline, tries to go back for Hunt, dribbles it nearly on the sideline, but does save it. Now finds it for Myers, takes on Olson right at the hoop, couldn't finish. Ruth Ann Johnson tips it out, trying to find it to King there, but it'll go back to Douglas. So Ina King into the game, and that was with Mariah Brooks coming out, that last stoppage. Olson, dribble drives, kicks out now for Wright. Three-pointer again, no good. And Olson on the inside for the rebound, and she is fouled. Ina King. So King with her first personal foul. In second chance opportunities. I'll tell you, though, Douglas has gone really cold from the field in this one. Allison Olson on the low block, a couple of post moves there. Can't finish with the left, though. Nice job by Johnson. A little pass fake there. Didn't throw it into the hands of Olson. Now Johnson has it again, tipped away. But the Lady Cats will reset up top with Myers. Double team possibly coming. Myers, though, dribbles through any possible double team. Banks it home as Olson took a hit, but Myers really nice body control to hit that bank shot straight away from about 8 feet. Driving in with aggression. Ball down low for Olson on the left block. Kick it around for Collins in the right corner. Down for DeGracia. Up, no good. Fight for the board. Allison Olson has it and reach it in. Another foul. This one might be on Dazzlin Hunt, and it is. Hunt's fourth personal. Timeout on the floor taken by head coach Cody Hillenbolt. Full variety. 4:22 to go in the third quarter. Douglas 44, Thermopolis 19. Back after this on the Wind River Radio Network.
Coffee. It's your destination for your coffee fix or the perfect spot for lunch. The place you know for afternoon fun is also where you can try their full menu of burgers, specialty lattes, and blended drinks.
Don't forget to try the ice cream varieties and sweet treats too.
Open 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Saturday and closed on Sundays. Find them at 510 Park Street, Dairyland and Hot City Coffee, your hole-in-one choice for Thermopolis.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones, and we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me.
Welcome back inside of Thermopolis High School. Douglas inbounds out of the timeout. 4:20 to go, 44-19 Pinnacle Bank scoreboards. Douglas on top of Thermopolis. Drive inside by Olson, goes past Myers, took on King, and Ina will pick up her second personal. Lauren Olson at the free throw line. First free throw is up and good for Olson. She is 5 of 5 from the free throw line in this game. And short, but crawls over the front and down. 46-19 your score here, mid-third quarter. Myers trying to create a little bit of dribbling space and does. Takes on one. Now drops off for Cadence Bowman. Bowman trying to dump it back for Myers. Stolen away. Ball tipped out in front by Collins. She'll drive inside. Backside pass for DeGracia, but couldn't handle it as it goes through the hands of DeGracia and out of bounds back to Thermopolis. Good recovery defense there by the Lady Cats. Myers with it again, a little spin move, deep perimeter here, ball taken away by Olsen. And DeGracia, it's going to be on Lainey Myers. Call it a hold on Olsen holding her up. And that is her 4th personal. Well, nail-biting time here for head coach Villa with 3 of his starters with 4 personal fouls. He's got J.C. Bassey back into the game. Ruth Johnson, timeout on the floor. Full variety, 3:38 to go, 3rd quarter. Douglas 46, Thermopolis 19. You're tuned into Bobcat basketball on the Wind River Radio Network.
Leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones Financial Advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
Did you know the Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness in Thermopolis also has something called the Gotchi Wellness Center? It's your dream gym with cardio equipment, cable machines, free weights and dumbbells, hydraulic resistance machines, and personal trainers that care about your goals. The Wellness Center is huge and includes a rock wall, pegboard, sled, tires, punching bags, squat rack, and a whole lot more. Check out the Senior Wellness class. To take the first step to a healthier you, visit gotchi.org.
And welcome back inside of Hot Springs County High School. Lady Bobcats trail the Douglas Lady Bearcats 46-19 with 3:38 to go in the 3rd quarter on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Timeout taken there by head coach Villa, full variety. And we are back to action here. So you got Bassey out there along with Ruth Ann Johnson. Driving inside is Collins. That was Jaden Meyer, and she'll be fouled. Block off that time. So that foul's going to go on Ruth Johnson, her 3rd. Meyer heads to the free throw line. First one looks short, is short. Meyer 0 of 2 from the free throw line so far. Second one up and off. Long rebound chance here. Allison Olsen tracks it down for Douglas. Down the left baseline, and now Douglas resets. Thermopolis trying to increase the pressure here. Lauren Olsen steps around Ina King down the baseline, and that one floats around the rim and down for Olsen. 6 points in the second half, 18 overall. Creeping ever closer towards her season average of 25. Cadence Bowman around the couple of Douglas Bearcats and hits the running bank shot from the right side. Nice dribble drive by Cadence Bowman. Just went around a couple of lazy Douglas defenders there. 48-21 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Lauren Olsen give it up top for Wright and around the horn for Collins. Collins has it, thought about the 3, a little backside cut there by Olsen. Got in behind behind the Bobcat defense there. Johnson had her back turned, and Olsen came right down the right baseline and finished it off the window. Here goes Ruth Ann Johnson down the lane. She missed a little runner there out in front. Picked up by Douglas. Thought the Cats might get that offensive rebound. Right, sealing off against Bassey. Dump it off down low. Meyer can't finish. Cadence Bowman with the rebound, and here comes Bowman up the left sideline on the dribble. Lauren Olsen takes it away, though, from Cadence, and Olsen streaks the other way for an easy deuce. 10 points in the quarter for Olsen, 22 in the game. Minute 50 to go. 3rd quarter, Douglas 52, Thermopolis 21. Cadence Bowman, that one thrown into traffic, poked away by Collins. Thrown up now for Allison Olsen to Lauren Olsen. The bucket plus the foul as Ruth Johnson tried to recover defensively, but got a big piece of Olsen. Couldn't prevent the bucket either. 3rd on Ruth Johnson there. Lauren Olsen now as Brooke Wright came out of the game. Olsen trying to make it a 3-point play. Can't. And another offensive rebound chance for Allison Olsen. Couldn't track it down. That was a chance for Lauren Olsen to get to her season average of 25, but first free throw miss for her on the day. Was 6 of 6 before that miss. Cadence Bowman, J.C. Bassey, Dazzlin Hunt out there, Ruth Johnson and Ina King. Bassey looking for it, tipped away by Collins over the top, and that'll be a foul there. Collins going to pick up the foul there. I think that's her third, just second on Douglas. Right now, though, 7 fouls in the half on Thermopolis, so it'll be bonus 1-1 the rest of the way for the Lady Bearcats. Far sideline inbounds here for Cadence Bowman. Find it for Ruth Ann Johnson in the left corner. Dribbles to the wing and now top of the key with Bowman. High pressure defense here from Douglas creates another turnover. Ball quickly up now into the hands of Olsen. She'll take on Johnson. Past her right hand up and good. Right baseline. Olsen stuffing the stat sheet here in the third quarter. 56-21 heading to the final minute of quarter number 3 as they dump it in there for Ina King. Good find by Bowman and a little foul on the push in the back there on Molly Parker. Her second personal. Inbounds play down on the low right baseline here for Thermopolis. Bailey Wright comes into the game for Allison Olsen. Well, 2-3 zone look here for Douglas. Bassey's wide open here on the left wing. Little shot fake, tries to go inside, had it poked away, and now Lauren Olsen running the floor here. Hunt tries to get back, but with 4 fouls has to let Olsen fly by for another 2. 58-21. Ruth Ann Johnson at the free throw line, inside out for Cadence Bowman. Thermop slows things up. Bowman fake to the right side, now goes top of the key for Bassey. Bassey tried to throw it to the feet of Dazzlin Hunt. Ball tipped around. DeGracia with it, dumps it off for Lauren Olsen, and it is just raining buckets for Lauren Olsen. Final 25 seconds of quarter number 3. Hunt steps through some pressure, finds Ina King for the jumper. Left side, no good. Rebound down, now taken away here by Jaden Meyer. Meyer into the front court. Final 10 seconds, and then a reach-in foul on Dazzlin Hunt, and that's going to be Dazzlin's final involvement here on a Saturday afternoon as she is going to foul out of this contest at the 10-second mark of quarter number 3. Lainey Myers comes into the game for the final 10.2. 1-1 bonus chance here for Jaden Meyer. Meyer, though, 0 of 3 so far from the free throw line. Lauren Olsen out of this game. Checking in for her is Sydney Stearns. Don't know if we'll see Olsen back again in this contest with a 39-point lead. Free throw no good there by Jaden Meyer. Strong rebound by Ina King. 5 seconds to go here. Cadence Bowman gives it up for Ruth Ann Johnson. Deep three-point shot for Ruth. No good. Rebound by Bassey. Up. Would they have counted it? I don't know. No good, though. 60-21. 3 quarters in the books in Thermopolis. Douglas 60. Thermopolis 21. Back next on the Wind River Radio Network, 101.7 KDNO.
P6 Station Stone-Fired Pizza is proud to sponsor Thermopolis Youth Athletics. When you open the door, it hits you. The smell of freshly baked wings or pizza. Your Stone-Fire creation comes out with the perfect golden brown crust, fresh toppings, and melted cheese that some can only dream of. Don't forget to check out the Pizza of the Month. Enjoy your meal inside or under the pergola. P6 Station Stone-Fired Pizza. 544 Park Street in Thermopolis.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit. Because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
Start of quarter number 4 here on the Wind River Radio Network. You can find our audio video stream over at YouTube or the KDNO Facebook page. Have a number of watchers and listeners along for this one. So we say a hello to you, and of course, hello to our listeners on 101.7 KDNO. Start of the fourth quarter. Lainey Myers, Mariah Brooks, Camry Bowman, Ruth Johnson, and Ina King out there for the Lady Cats. Be Wright, Olson, Collins, DeGracia, and Olson. So Lauren and Allison Olson there. Lauren Olson, deep three-pointer from the right wing is up and good. 31 points for Olson, and that puts the running clock on here for Douglas, 63-21. Brooks looks for an answer from the right corner pocket. No. Ina King had the rebound. Can't finish on the putback, though. Tipped it away from Collins, and it's going to stay with Thermopolis. Good hustle there by Ina. Just couldn't collect herself quickly enough to avoid the defense of the Lady Bearcats. See what Thermopolis can do here on the reset opportunity. Ball in for King, almost taken away by DeGracia. Now it is taken away by Olson. Allison to Lauren Olson, streaking the floor up and good with the right. 33 points now for Lauren Olson, 65-21 with the first minute gone by here in the fourth quarter. Down low for Brooks. Brooks up through contact, and she'll finish from the right block, Mariah Brooks. Allison Olson with the foul, and again, the clock will continue to run here at the 6:40 mark. It's a 42-point lead for Douglas. Brooks going to try for the three-point play. And a little bit too strong. Long rebound chance, though, for Ina King. Couldn't collect it, though. Good hustle by Ina there, but just couldn't bring it under control, so it'll go across the far sideline. And Douglas has it again. Bailey Wright, now that's Brooke Wright with it. So Brooke Wright, Lauren Olson, Chloe Collins, Letitia DeGracia, and Allison Olson as Lauren Olson steps into the paint, takes on a little 15-foot jumper, couldn't hit. Chloe Collins dribble, gives off for Allison Olson. Come top of the key for Lauren Olson. She continues to go. Inside out chance here for Brooke Wright. Drives into the paint. Kick out now. Allison Olson for three. That one's short. Ball tipped around. Olson gets her own rebound now as she goes past Ruth Ann Johnson, but not before she took a little stutter step and traveled with it. The turnover there. Douglas not bringing in any reserves just yet with a 42-point lead. Still the starting five out there for Douglas. And they're going to say Lainey Myers was not fouled by Douglas, just stepped out of bounds. There was a double team by DeGracia and Wright. Just ran out of room there. Was hoping to maybe get the body up blocking foul, but good double team there from Douglas. 5:05 to go, fourth quarter. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, Douglas 65, Thermopolis 23. Short on the three-point attempt by Lauren Olson. Chloe Collins last to tip it out of bounds. It'll go to Thermopolis. Myers, Bowman, Johnson, King, and Brooks out there for the Lady Cats. Myers has it, tries to dribble around one. That will be a blocking foul this time by Brooke Wright. Oh, no, they actually decided not to call that foul there. I thought that they were going to call Wright sealing off the sideline there, but no, it'll go to Douglas. Just another turnover as Myers steps out of bounds, about the same spot as well. Olson, shot fake from the right wing, now pulls up from 20 just inside the arc and hits it. So Allison Olson, 7 more points here in the quarter, giving her 37, I believe, in the game. We'll go to the totals in the postgame. Nice hustle here by the Lady Cats. Trying to get it up for King, cannot. Olson dribbles the other way, takes on Ina to the bucket. Can't finish there. Lainey Myers, good, strong rebound, and now Myers going to swing through. See who they're going to call here. See if they get Olson or if they get Myers. And they will get Allison Olson on that foul for Douglas. Myers, strong rebound, kind of swung those arms through. It always makes you a little nervous there, whether they're going to go offensive or defensive. 30-second timeout on the floor. We step away quickly. Douglas 67, Thermopolis 23. Back with Bobcat action next on the Wind River Radio Network.
Hi, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Tess.
And welcome to Right Rehab.
Right Rehabilitation in Thermopolis will help you stay active, mobile, and healthy. No referrals are necessary. Right Rehab has specialists you won't find anywhere else. They're the only team to offer pelvic rehabilitation and have the only board-certified orthopedic specialist in the region. Their services range from injury prevention and management, post-operative care, women's health, dry needling, and more. They offer a Titleist certified golf program with help from a trainer and golf pro to make your golf game better than ever. Make the right choice with your friends and neighbors at Right Rehabilitation. Visit www.rightrehab.com or call 307-864-3877.
And the fourth quarter is continuing on here. Bobcats trail at 67-23, almost taken away here by Douglas. Brooks, though, gets down the lane, puts up a wild shot, couldn't finish it, but then an offensive foul called there. I'm not sure. I think they're going to get Ina King on that one. And they will. And referee Frank Gonzalez is going to bring this to a stoppage. They're going to say that this is a shooting foul, as they were going to say Douglas had possession of it when Ina King committed that foul. 1-and-1 bonus. Collins up good. Referees got together there to decide that one, and they did decide that Douglas had possession. Otherwise, if it's just an offensive foul, in and out, Collins can't hit that one. It would not be any shots. I'm not aware of any rule changes recently, but I will say not necessarily well-versed in the high school basketball rule changes as Thermopolis throws it away, but Myers able to track it down, keeps her feet here, and finds it to Ruth Johnson. Johnson dribbles. Good screen there by Allison Olsen. Dump down for Ina King. Can't finish. Johnson collects the rebound. A little too strong. Fight for it again. Ball spilling on the floor. Olsen has it in the reach in here by Ruth Johnson. I think that's going to be Ruth's fourth. And there'll be two more shots upcoming on the double bonus here. Clock running with the 40-point rule on here with a 68-23 lead for Douglas. Minute 45 to go. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. We'll have a quick Wyoming Click It or Ticket post-game show. Of course, we'll crown our P6 station player of the game as well. Allison Olsen up and good on the free throw. Douglas proving again why they are the number one team. Second free throw is no good. Tie up there on the floor, and a little bit of extracurriculars there between Ruth Johnson and Lauren Olsen. Just had a coming together there. It was a good tie up and good physical play by both players, and referees did a really nice job to step in there before anything else happened. Of course, don't want to see tempers get the better of any of the players here late on in this contest. Less than a minute to play now. Thermopolis looking at a deep three. Lainey Myers, no. Long rebound taken down by Bailey Wright, up for Lauren Olsen. Can't hit the layup. Rebound there, strong one by Jaden Meyer, but couldn't save it inbounds. Landed on that far side baseline. It'll go back to the Lady Bobcats. Long pass up here. Mariah Brooks goes around 1-2, takes on Fertig, and she'll head to the free throw line as Fertig is going to commit the blocking foul down low. That's Jill Fertig. Of course, if you know the name Fertig, of course, a player at the University of Wyoming. Last 15 seconds. See if Brooks can get both these free throws off. Missed the first. Got about 10 seconds left, and going to see a change come in. No. And free throw was up and good. Brooks had that one. That make on the second. Change will not happen, so we don't see Sydney Stearns into the game, and that's going to wrap things up here between the Thermopolis Lady Bobcats and the Douglas Lady Bearcats. Number one Bearcats come in and take out the Lady Cats. 69-24, your final on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Click It or Ticket post-game show coming your way next on the Wind River Radio Network. We'll wrap up stats, get our P6 station player of the game, then prep you for boys basketball as the number one Bearcats are in town to take on your Thermopolis Bobcats on Saturday afternoon basketball action on the Wind River Radio Network.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted Jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerYO.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
And welcome inside the post-game show, brought to you by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming and Click It or Ticket. Remember, whether you're taking a trip just across town or across the state, remember to buckle up. That seatbelt could help save your life and the lives of your loved ones. Click It or Ticket. Buckle Up for Life Wyoming. Lady Bobcats fall to the number 1 Douglas Lady Bearcats, 69-24, your final on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Let's go into a quick stat wrap-up for the Thermopolis Lady Bobcats. 3 points for Camry Bowman, 4 for Lady Myers, 4 for J.C. Bassey, 5 for Mariah Brooks, 6 for Ruth Ann Johnson, and 2 points for Cadence Bowman to give the Thermopolis Lady Bobcats their 24 total points. There was some good things. It was a really tough second half that saw the Lady Bobcats only score 7 total points in that second half. But really, if you look back, it's about small victories for this Thermopolis Lady Bobcat team. And you got to look at that second quarter. That was really the positive. Hung right there with the number 1 team in the state, a 14-13 quarter where they were just down on the deficit by 1. So that's the positive you got to look at in this game. Head coach David Villa probably going to talk about that second quarter, one would imagine, and the Lady Bobcats will go back to work getting ready for more 3A competition next week. Let's get into our player of the game, brought to you by P6 Station Stone-Fired Pizza Company. Looking at this one, got to give it to Ruth Ann Johnson. What a good game for number 23 out there. Had 6 points to lead the Lady Bobcats in scoring, was really aggressive on the glass, was able to create some second chance opportunities for Thermopolis, and really was just working hard out there from the start of this contest all the way to the end. So Ruth Ann Johnson, our P6 Station player of the game. Final score one more time. Douglas Lady Bearcats 69, your Thermopolis Lady Bobcats 24. Lady Cats fall to 3-9 on this season. That's going to wrap it up for girls action. We're less than 10 minutes away from the boys contest. The Gotchi Wellness and Rehabilitation and Wellness pregame show comes your way next as we prep for boys basketball action to wrap up Bobcat basketball on a weekend here on a Saturday afternoon in Thermopolis on the Wind River Radio Network.
Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile is a proud supporter of Bobcats athletics. There's so much more than a hardware store. You'll find Ashley furniture and decor perfect for your home. There's a great toy selection, as well as tools, kitchen items, grills, and a garden section. That means there's something for everyone at Thermopolis Hardware. Don't forget to check out their variety of custom cabinets, window shading, and flooring.
Hi, I'm Karen with Thermopolis Hardware. Buy local, be local. Go Bobcats!
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
And welcome inside the pregame show, brought to you by Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Got myself a little tongue twister there. Welcome inside of Hot Springs County High School. Lady Bobcats fall 69-24. But the Bobcats coming up next, taking on the number 1 team in 3A boys basketball, Douglas Bearcats. So yes, you could say a potent combo for both varsity squads out of Douglas High School. Thermopolis, heartbreaker last night, losing 58-55 out on the road to the Newcastle Dogies. They'll try to pull an upset here against the visiting Bearcats. Tip-off just a little more than 5 minutes away here on a Saturday afternoon. We welcome you in on the Wind River Radio Network, 101.7 KDNO, and also streaming live at YouTube and the KDNO Facebook page. We say a good afternoon to you. Jordan McCamey with you for live play-by-play action here on the Wind River Radio Network. Bobcats come into this one sitting at 6-5 overall. Again, 0-1 here in 3A Northeast Conference play, looking for a conference victory here on this Saturday. Of course, looking back at the Lady Cats, they fall to 0-2 in conference play on this during this 21-22 season. But for the Bobcats in this one, we're going to take a look at the keys to the game, brought to you by Travis Winger and Edward Jones. Coming up next, we take a quick break on the Gotchi pregame show here on 101.7 KDNO.
Knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
There are two ways to buy 4x4 gear, the expensive way and the smart way. The expensive way is when you buy a new truck or SUV and the dealer sells you the brush guard, the heavy-duty bumpers, the steps, lights, winch, you name it. He rolls it all in with your loan into your monthly payment. But here's the smart way. Shop at Wyoming 4x4, where you get expert advice from Dan, quality gear, professional installation, all for a whole lot less than you'd spend at a car dealer. Wyoming 4x4 on North Federal in Riverton. The smart way to roll.
And welcome back inside the Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness pregame show. Jordan McCamey with you. Let's head into our keys to the game, brought to you by Travis Winger and Edward Jones here in Thermopolis. Tonight, the Bobcats just had to finish off the offensive plays. Looking at the game last night against Newcastle, really got to keep shooting. They had some great open looks from the outside, did hit a few triples last night, but see if the home hoop is a little bit more welcoming to the three-point deep shot for the Bobcats. It's going to be about that pressure. They got to really make this Bearcat team uncomfortable, make them really work to get it across the midcourt line, and then, of course, make sure if that pressure is broken to get back on the defensive side. So really, for the Bobcats, just got to keep shooting right now. The ball not going through the hoop as often as they would like, but found some offensive efficiency last night. Again, 55 points against the Newcastle Dogies and had a couple of chances to win that game. So shouldn't be any kind of confidence-shaking type of game for the Bobcats. Should come into this one feeling pretty good as they'll take on this number one squad from Douglas. Again, another watermark moment for the Bobcats early on in this season to see where they stack up against the best in 3A. That is the keys of the game, brought to you by Edward Jones and agent Travis Winger here in Thermopolis. That wraps up our quick Gotchi pregame show. On the other side, it is starting lineups brought to you by Dairyland and Hot City Coffee, and the opening tip-off from Thermopolis High School on 101.7 KDNO, streaming to YouTube and the KDNO Facebook page on the Wind River Radio Network.
Dairyland and Hot City Coffee. It's your destination for your coffee fix or the perfect spot for lunch. The place you know for afternoon fun is also where you can try their full menu of burgers, specialty lattes, and blended drinks. Open 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Saturday and closed on Sundays. Find them at 510 Park Street. Dairyland and Hot City Coffee, your hole-in-one choice for Thermopolis.
Ever wonder why so many babies are delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis? Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Worland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton. Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
And welcome back inside of Hot Springs County High School. Jordan McKimmey set to bring you play-by-play action of the Thermopolis Bobcats playing host to the Douglas Bearcats. We're ready for our starting lineups, and starting lineups are brought to you by Dairyland and Hot City Coffee. We'll start with the visitors here on the scoreboard. It'll be the Douglas Bearcats in their away blues, white numbers, orange trim, Douglas across the front. They'll go this way. They'll start with number 2, the 6 foot senior Cameron Spence. Then it's number 10, the 6 foot junior Jackson Hughes. Then they'll go with Nate Holquist, the 5'9" sophomore, wearing number 12. And then it's Levi Curtis, the 6'1" sophomore, number 21. And rounding out the Bearcat lineup is River Bergquist, the 6 foot senior, wearing number 22. Spence, Hughes, Holquist, Curtis, and Bergquist for the Bearcats. For your Thermopolis Bobcats, their starting lineup will remain unchanged from the last couple of nights, and it will look like this. They will go with number 3, the 5'11" senior Chase Longwell. Then it's number 5, the 5'10" junior Gavin Shumway. Adley Coyne, the 5'11" senior, wearing number 10. Then you'll have number 12, the 6 foot junior Cord Simmerall. And rounding out the lineup, number 23, Hardy Johnson. Longwell, Shumway, Coyne, Simmerall, and Johnson for the Bobcats in their home whites. Purple numbers, yellow trim, Bobcats across the front of those jerseys. Argyle diamonds down either side of those white unis. For the Bobcats, we'll have Johnson in the middle, tipping against Jackson Hughes. Bobcats moving right to left across your horizon and radio dial on 101.7 KDNO. Welcome to those watching on YouTube and the KDNO Facebook page. We are underway here as Johnson got the tip, but only into the hands of Cameron Spence. And the Bearcats get the opening look on offense. Spence dribbles, gets a screen to the left elbow. Straight away now into the hands of Hughes. And a quick touch there for Curtis. Working around Spence, into the corner now for Holquist. Patience here from the Bearcats. Good defense thus far from Thermopolis. Holquist had it in the corner. Now Curtis, right corner. He'll take on a high arcing three. That one's too strong. Backside rebound by Jace Longwell. Nice rebound there. Hardy Johnson looking for a little screen as he'll get around and pushed across the midcourt line. First possession here for the Bobcats. Coyne, cross-court pass now for Shumway. High pace here early on as we're nearly through the opening minute. Coyne, little spin move, and he'll get hand-checked there up top by Jackson Hughes. Shumway inbounds here for Hardy Johnson into the backcourt as he'll push across the midcourt line. Clock is not running here at Thermopolis High School, so getting a little bonus basketball here in quarter number 1. To the bucket goes Hardy Johnson, and he will be fouled on the dribble drive down the left baseline. Cam Spence with the personal there, and that'll send Hardy Johnson to the free throw line. Hardy in those highlighter green Converse high tops. They are unmistakable out there as he gets the shooter's roll to open up scoring. 1-0 lead. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard for your Thermopolis Bobcats. Second free throw on the way and good. Douglas, second chance here. This one with Nate Holquist in control. He'll go across for Curtis. And into the left corner for Cameron Spence. Douglas working the high perimeter here. 6:35 to go, quarter number 1, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Bobcats 2, Bearcats nothing. Spence, shot fake from the right corner. Cross-court pass now for Curtis. Dribbles down to the left baseline, needs help and finds it up top in Nate Holquist. Good defense here from the Bobcats. Holquist down the lane, puts up the floater. He'll get to the line through contact. Didn't finish the shot, though. Jace Longwell picks up the personal foul for the Cats. Bobcats, of course. Bobcats, Bearcats try to keep that square for you. And the first free throw is up and good for Nate Holquist. Holquist, a few dribbles, set, shot on the way, and good. The teams exchange free throws on either end, and we're tied up at 2-2. Full court pressure here from Douglas. Ball in for Cord Simmerall from Shumway. Rocket pass up for Jace Longwell, and the Bobcats break that full court pressure nicely. And Shumway will cue up this offensive possession. Longwell picks up a screen from Coyne. Nice little give and go, but Adley can't bring the pass under control. Man, what a good little pick and roll there between Longwell and Coyne, but skips out of bounds. Kind of a rare mistake from Adley that time around, but see if that play remains there for Thermopolis in this contest. Douglas with Spence deep outside left. Dribble top of the key, now to the corner for Curtis. Down low for River Bergquist. Back for Spence. Reset here for Douglas. Well, crossover dribble. Shot on the way, in and out, no good for Holquist, and a rebound by Cord Simmerall. Quickly up here for Thermopolis. Uneven break, but Shumway holds things up. Get it straight away for Coyne. Step in, thought about the three, then passes it up. Cord Simmerall to the right elbow. That one spins off, caroms away off the back iron and into the hands of Levi Curtis and the Douglas Bearcats. 2-2, 5:15 to play, quarter number one, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Spence fake from three, kicks it across court now for Nate Holquist, and he will bury the three from the left wing. Holquist with the triple. Bobcats trying to break that full court press and do again. Coyne gives it for Longwell. The break of the pressure and the finish. Chase Longwell with the easy bucket there. Great passing from the Bobcats, not intimidated by the full court press of the Bearcats. Cameron Spence straight away. Get it right now for Holquist. Hit the three the last time around. 5-4 game. Douglas, another three on the way for Douglas. This one outside from Curtis, no good. Nice rebound. Cord Simmerall, man, he has been all over the boards the last couple of nights. Hardy Johnson thought about the deep three, but then passed it off for Shumway here at the Bobcat logo. And then an offensive foul going to be called on Cord Simmerall. They'll say slid the body on the screen attempt there, and so that'll go the other way. Second foul on the Bobcats. Couple of changes coming in. We'll see Van Underwood in for the Bearcats and also number 24, Kyle Igo. Holquist for Spence on the left side. Shot fake there. Now Underwood. Holquist open for three. Right wing three, good. Nate Holquist with a couple of buckets from the outside. One on the left wing, one on the right wing thus far. 8-4 Bearcat lead. Cord Simmerall nearly left that pass behind. He'll drive, try to get past one, kick it towards the corner for Shumway. Got through the tip of Jackson Hughes. Cord Simmerall out in the right corner, cross court for Coyne. Little shot fake there to the hoop, and that's going to be a blocking foul on Igo. Nice drive by Adley Coyne, and he'll head to the free throw line for two. Kyle Igo with his first personal, third on Douglas, and now Coyne heads to the free throw stripe. And Adley knocks down the first. Trey Rinn into the game for Douglas. No changes for Thermopolis just yet. Second one for Coyne, also good as he backs away from the free throw line, knock it down. 8-6, close contest here in the first quarter. 3.5 to go in it. Bearcats have it again. This is with Kyle Igo. Into the corner for the check-in, Trey Rinn. Holquist, the deep threat there, has it now straight away. Heat check three on the way. That one's no good off the front tin. Long rebound, though, for Kyle Igo. Reset chance here for the Bearcats. Unfortunate long bounce off there for the Bobcats. They had good position, bodies on bodies, but just flew out as it caromed off hard there. Almost tipped away there by Cord Simmerall. Igo somehow brought it back under control. Holquist inside for Underwood. Drops off for Spence. Nice little deflection in there by Shumway, and that's going to be a 3 seconds. Nice defensive set there for the Bobcats. Did not get flustered. Stayed true to their jobs on the inside and able to force a turnover. Ball in from Johnson for Shumway. Now a cut for Simmerall. Coyne drop off for Longwell, and he gets another easy bucket on the right block. 8-8 tie ball game here. 2:30 to go. Pinnacle Bank's scoreboard. Bobcats making that press break look very easy. The question is, how long will Douglas stay in it? Only head coach Chase Plum knows that. Kyle Igo for three, left wing. That one no good. Front, little short there. Cord Simmerall finds the streaking Hardy Johnson to the bucket. Transition deuce. And the Bobcats take the lead 10-8. Igo straight away now for the Bearcats. Holquist open for three on the left wing, passes it up. Shot fake there, now a step back. Igo inside out, three-point chance on the way for Trey Rinn. No, Cameron Spence the offensive board. Round Holquist, close out there by Shumway. Too late though as Holquist hits his third three of the contest, and the Bearcats take the lead back 11-10. Hardy Johnson in the backcourt. Going to get it up now for Cord Simmerall. Holds things up, finds Johnson across the midcourt line, and now past the Bobcat logo. Left wing, Cord Simmerall gets the screen there from Coyne. Little spin move down the lane. Creates a little contact. Couldn't finish the first time. Fights through contact. It'll stay with the Bobcats on the tip away by Van Underwood. Levi Curtis, Gavin Williams into the game. And also looks like Caden Bowersax into the game. First change of the day, Simmerall for Simmerall. Cord out, Corbin in. Ball inbounds now for the Bobcats, taken away by Douglas. First turnover of the game. Coyne tries to get in position. Little contact created there. Good straight-up defense, though, by Adley. Forced a tough shot and the missed layup. Coyne, crossover dribble. Get it outside Shumway. And the Bobcats running, but now hold things up. Hardy Johnson holds on the left wing, poked away by Igo, but Johnson tracks it down with 50 seconds to go in the quarter. Spin move by Johnson into contact, heading the line for two. Tough, straight-up defense by Igo, but Hardy Johnson says, Igo, you go, and he will head to the free throw line. Johnson tugging the jersey, though, saying he needs a little quick hit of 0-2, 41.6 to play in the first quarter. Pinnacle Bank's scoreboard, and it'll remain 11-10 Bearcats as Johnson can't convert the first free throw. Be McCoy Longwell coming in for the shooter Johnson if he can make it, so got to earn that rest that he asked for, and will. Tie ball game 11-11. So McCoy comes into the game for the first time today. Less than a minute to go, first quarter. Good energy here inside of Thermopolis High School. Almost jumped there by Shumway. Inside out offensive chance here for the Bearcats. No. Igo with the rebound on the inside, and the putback is good. Trey Rinn couldn't hit the three, but Igo with the offensive glass cleanup and putback. Corbin Simmerall has it, steps in, little give and go here with Jace Longwell. That one rattled in and out, no good. Now Rinn in the backcourt, a little bit of pressure from the Bobcats. Trying to get back now is Thermopolis. Ball works around, stepping in there is Curtis, out for Igo. Curtis, deep perimeter, Igo left open, dribbles down the baseline, takes on his man. Good defense by Adley. Coyne made Igo adjust on the shot. Competitive opening quarter. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, Douglas Bearcats 13, Thermopolis Bobcats 11. Back with more Bobcat action on the Wind River Radio Network next.
Hot City Coffee. It's your destination for your coffee fix or the perfect spot for lunch. The place you know for afternoon fun is also where you can try their full menu of burgers, specialty lattes, and blended drinks.
Don't forget to try the ice cream varieties and sweet treats too.
Open 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Saturday and closed on Sundays. Find them at 510 Park Street, Dairyland and Hot City Coffee, your hole-in-one choice for Thermopolis.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones, and we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones financial advisor Travis Winger. 4:35 a wrap-up.
And back to action here in quarter number 2. Bobcats opening possession. Corbin Simmerall right corner 3, no. Rebound by Jace Longwell. Simmerall drives in, high banking shot, no good on the layup attempt. 2 chances there for Thermopolis. Adley Coyne, nice read there as Adley takes it away from the Bearcats. River Bergquist goes all the way down the floor, splitting Bearcat defenders, and it's up and good for Adley Coyne. He's got 4 in the game. Tie ball game again. Baker's dozen apiece, 13-13. Spence, right corner, no look pass out for Bergquist on the left wing, splash landing. Excuse me, that's Levi Curtis. 16-13. The long ball is the only thing hurting the Bobcats. Their defense has been good. 4 3-pointers down for Douglas, only 1 inside the paint. Timeout on the floor taken by head coach Shane Corpening and the Thermopolis Bobcats. 30-seconder, and we step away. 16-13. Douglas on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard.
Did you know the Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness in Thermopolis also has something called the Gotchi Wellness Center? It's your dream gym with cardio equipment, cable machines, free weights and dumbbells, hydraulic resistance machines, and personal trainers that care about your goals. The Wellness Center is huge and includes a rock wall, pegboard, sled, tires, punching bags, squat rack, and a whole lot more. Check out the Senior Wellness class. To take the first step to a healthier you, visit gotchi.org.
16-13 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. 4 triples down for Douglas. The defense of Thermopolis has been good. It's just been the deep ball that has really hurt them. Bobcats got to get the ball in. No one is there for Shumway to get it into, but they do get it for Longwell now. Hardy Johnson dribbling, taking on Spence to the left side. Cross court for Shumway. Tough defense here. Holquist. Skip pass here for Simmerall, but too high, and a turnover there on the Bobcats. So high pressure defense, man-to-man from the Bearcats. See dividends paid on that first attempt of that. 6:40 to go in the first half. Douglas 16, Thermopolis 13. Holquist, cross for Spence. Simmerall nearly jumped that one. Spence has it on the dribble. Back with Holquist. Holquist came in averaging just 9 points a game, already has 11. Into the corner. Curtis for 3 again, holds the finish, but could not knock the shot down, and Hardy Johnson with the rebound. Pressure defense in the backcourt. Longwell up for Cord Simmerall. Cross-court pass for Corbin Simmerall, and it's tipped away there by Holquist. It'll stay with the Thermopolis Bobcats. Hardy Johnson to cue up the inbounds play. Cord Simmerall flashing through. Now Shumway. Go deep in here for Corbin Simmerall. Defensive pressure applied there by Jackson Hughes. Now give it for Shumway to set the offense. Holquist on the defense. Find it for Hardy Johnson here. Deep left wing. Spence on the defense. Oh, give and go on the pick and roll. Down low goes Longwell. Floater is good. Jace Longwell. 3rd bucket of the day, and the lead down to 1:16-15 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Bobcats trail it here in the second quarter. Hughes, give it off for Spence. Top perimeter 3, hits it, blocked out by Hardy Johnson, who will commit the foul. Rare 4-point play chance here. And again, the 3-point shot has been the difference for Douglas thus far. Hardy Johnson picks up his 2nd personal. So he'll come out. Corbin Simmerall as well. McCoy Longwell into the game. And Adley Coyne back in. So a 4-point play chance for Spence. And can't hit the shot. Ball tipped around, finally brought in by Longwell, then tipped away. Taken away by Jackson Hughes, up and good. 21-15, quick 6-point lead here for Douglas. McCoy Longwell across for Jace Longwell. Now find it for Gavin Shumway. Thought about the three, now slows things down with Adley Coyne. Spence will come out on the defense. Now McCoy Longwell picked up here by Holquist. Longwell tried to go down the baseline, had it poked away there by Holquist. Will stay with Thermopolis on the tip away though. Five of the 7 field goals for Douglas via the three. Spence takes us away on the inbounds. Coyne, straight up defense. Ball was stripped away by Cord Simmerall. And kind of a nasty spill for Spence, but is actually stripped away before Coyne may have bodied him up. So it'll stay with Douglas. Good play by Cord Simmerall. Hardy Johnson comes back in for McCoy Longwell. Douglas looking to get the ball inbounds, and do here for Hughes. Spence flashes down the lane. Nice find for Curtis out in the left corner. Pocket three's no good. Fight for the loose ball. Going to come all the way out into the hands of River Bergquist, and a reset chance for Douglas. Holquist, dribble drive, gets past one, past two, stripped away, but fouled on his way up. Think they're going to get Cord Simmerall on this one, and they do. Holquist to the line shooting free throws. 11 points for Holquist in the first quarter. And that one in and out, no good. Van Underwood replaces River Bergquist for the Bearcats. And the second one for Holquist is good. 9-4 quarter here has the Bearcats out on top by 7. See if Thermopolis can get the offense rolling. High pressure jump out defense here by the Bearcats, broken down by Thermopolis. Baseline Longwell. Now Shumway steps to the right elbow, and he's going to be fouled on the reach in. Nate Holquist with the reach in. Fifth on the Bearcats. Adley Coyne holds it high. Igo on the defense. Couple of swipe chances there. Couldn't take it away. Find it for Shumway. Little crossover here. Sends Holquist behind him. Then the ball is stripped away and taken away by Jackson Hughes. Hughes, he'll sprint forward. Inside out, Spence. Now around for Igo. Back for Spence, open right corner three, no, and a backside board by Jace Longwell. Strong one there. Spence will pick up the defense in the backcourt, poked it away from Adley Coyne. Can't hit the layup though, and Jace Longwell has it again there. Bullet dodge there for the Bobcats. Shumway, Cord Simmerall, Adley Coyne, back for Cord, straight away three for the lefty. Bank is open. Doesn't matter how it goes down as long as it does. 22-18. Bearcats lead the Bobcats after that Cord Simmerall triple. Spence thought about the answer, then passed up the shot. Dribbles top of the key, gives it for Holquist. Kyle Igo back for Holquist. Deep perimeter. Now he'll dribble drive, looking to expose the lane. Nothing there. Spence will shot fake and drives inside, but forced back out. Shot fake from three. To his left. Takes it on. No good. Fight for the rebound. Down for Jackson Hughes. Longwell left his feet. Blocked from behind by Gavin Shumway. The Cats are running the floor. And to the bucket. That's going to be a technical foul, I think, going to come in. I think they're going to count the bucket as well. They do. So they say that it hit the backboard, then was blocked against it by the Douglas Bearcats. So think that's going to be Jace Longwell getting the bucket, I believe. We'll have to see. That was either Longwell or Shumway. So they do say, I didn't see who slapped the backboard there, trying to block that one away. Gavin Williams in the game for the Bearcats. But all of a sudden, it's a 2-point game. 22-20 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, 2:40 to go here in the first half. Igo for Holquist. Back for Igo. Couple of dribbles, drives, takes on a couple of Bearcat defenders. Not there. Van Underwood, an offensive board, put it back up and good. Bobcats have been good on the glass, but second chance opportunity bites them there. Hardy Johnson looks to dribble drive, crosses over on Holquist, spin move, pull up from the free throw line, got it. Hardy Johnson, jumper is good. Timeout, Douglas and head coach Chase Plum. We take it with them, 2:05 to go in the first half. Bearcats 24, Bobcats 22. You're tuned in to Bobcat basketball on 101.7 KDNO.
P6 Station Stone-Fired Pizza is proud to sponsor Thermopolis Youth Athletics. When you open the door, it hits you. The smell of freshly baked wings or pizza. Your Stonefire creation comes out with the perfect golden brown crust, fresh toppings, and melted cheese that some can only dream of. Don't forget to check out the Pizza of the Month. Enjoy your meal inside or under the pergola. P6 Station Stone-Fired Pizza, 544 Park Street in Thermopolis.
24-22, Douglas on top with Thermopolis out of the timeout, but the Bobcats playing good basketball, trailed 21-15. But since then, it's been a 7-3 run for the Bobcats to get back within 2. See what the Bearcats have coming out of that timeout. Igo. Back for Holquist. He'll drive. Shut off there. 3-point look was there for Rinn, but pass it up. Now into the corner for Gavin Williams. Holquist to touch. Good defense so far by the Bobcats. See if they can stay to their principles. And they do so far. Igo, crossover, steps inside the arc. 3-point from the corner, no good for the Bearcats. Long tip out, though, for Holquist. Pulls up at the free throw line and got it. So, again, back-to-back second chance buckets for the Bearcats. Again, 26-22. Adley Coyne, give it for Shumway, and now Longwell on the exchange. Give it off for Cord Simmerall. Now back for Shumway. He'll step back, take on the three. That one's off, no good. Igo with the rebound. Less than a minute to play in the half. 26-22 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Bearcats on top. Three-pointer no good that time by, I believe that was Bergquist, or no, that was Rinn that took the shot on, couldn't hit it. Holquist going to get a break with Levi Curtis coming back into the game. No changes for the Bobcats. Going to see River Bergquist come back into the game for Douglas as well. Again, we're under a minute to play. First half. Douglas 26, Thermopolis 22. Cord Simmerall across midcourt. Now find it for Hardy Johnson. Bounce pass back for Simmerall. Johnson open for three. He got it! Left side triple, Hardy Johnson. Got it in triple threat position and holds the finish. Back to a 1-point game, 26-25. Second three-pointer of the game for the Bobcats. Ball in the corner again now for Gavin Williams. Go top of the key here with Bergquist. Curtis, step back jumper from 15 is good from the left-hand side. 28-25, 5 seconds to go. 4 seconds, 3, 2. Johnson way outside, almost banked it home at the buzzer. 28-25 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Bobcats trail it by just 3 as we head towards the Hot Springs Health halftime show on the Wind River Radio Network. We're back after this on 101.7 KDNO, streaming live to the KDNO Facebook page as well as YouTube.com.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit. Because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
Hi, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Tess.
And welcome to Right Rehab.
Right Rehabilitation in Thermopolis will help you stay active, mobile, and healthy. No referrals are necessary. Right Rehab has specialists you won't find anywhere else. They're the only team to offer pelvic rehabilitation and have the only board-certified orthopedic specialist in the region. Their services range from injury prevention and management, post-operative care, women's health, dry needling, and more. They offer a Titleist-certified golf program with help from a trainer and golf pro to make your golf game better than ever. Make the right choice with your friends and neighbors at Right Rehabilitation. Visit www.rightrehab.com or call 307-864-3877.
And welcome inside the halftime show. It's brought to you by Hot Springs Health. Jordan McCamey with you. Halftime mark, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard reads Douglas Bearcats 28, Thermopolis Bobcats 25. The Bobcats giving the number one team in 3A all that they want in that opening half. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments get made in this second half. And the three-pointer is really the only reason that the Bearcats are leading this contest. 5 of their first 7 field goals were from the outside. So if it hadn't have been for the 3-ball, the Bobcats could potentially hold a lead in this one. But instead, they trail by just 3, hanging nicely in this one as they host the number 1 Bearcats. This is the Hot Springs Health halftime show. And we'll have a little bit of a stat wrap-up in half number 1 coming up here in just moments as well. We'll look to keys to the second half also. See if the Bobcats can pull off the upset. Still a lot of basketball left, though, before we start considering that one. But the first half was definitely encouraging if you are a Bobcat fan. 28-25 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. We take a quick break here on the Hot Springs Health halftime show. On the other side, first half stat wrap-up. Catch this video stream and audio at youtube.com and the KDNO Facebook page, or keep it tuned to the dial at 101.7 KDNO.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerYO.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
We're back inside of Thermopolis High School, and I welcome you back inside the Hot Springs Health halftime show. Let's head to the scoring statistics from half number 1. We'll start with the visitors on the scoreboard, the Douglas Bearcats. Cameron Spence with 3 points, 2 for Jackson Hughes. Leading scorer for the Bearcats in the game, Nate Holquist with 14, 5 for Levi Curtis, 2 for Kyle Igo, and 2 for Van Underwood. Again, Holquist with 3 triples in the game, and add 2 more for the Bearcats to give them 5 3-pointers in the game, and that is out of the 9 field goals that they have made. So it has been a live or die by the 3-ball so far for the Bearcats, and fortunately the oasis has been there in the desert. We'll see if that story changes in half number 2. For your Thermopolis Bobcats, their leading scorer at the half is Hardy Johnson with 10. Then add Jace Longwell's 8, Adley Coyne with 4, and Cord Simmerall with 3 to give them their 25 halftime points and bring us to our halftime score of 28-25 in favor of the visiting Douglas Bearcats, the number 1 team in 3A basketball. Thermopolis looking for a cornerstone win here early on in the 2021-22 season. But again, 16 minutes of basketball separates any kind of conversation about a great win for the Bobcats. Got to keep up what they did in that first half. And again, the defensive pressure, they were really good on defense, did leave the perimeter open a bit, but I don't know that it's worth trying to close out that perimeter. I think you keep denying the interior of the Bearcats. And again, if they beat you by the three ball and shoot 40-50% where they're at right now from the outside, then you can live with that. If you are the Thermopolis Bobcats, that'll be part of our keys to the second half. Coming up next here on the Hot Springs Health Halftime Show. Halftime score, Douglas Bearcats 28, Thermopolis Bobcats 25. Catch this stream over at YouTube or the KDNO Facebook page or the old-fashioned way on 101.7 KDNO on the Wind River Radio Network.
Mercantile is a proud supporter of Bobcats Athletics. There's so much more than a hardware store. You'll find Ashley furniture and decor perfect for your home. There's a great toy selection, as well as tools, kitchen items, grills, and a garden section. That means there's something for everyone at Thermopolis Hardware. Don't forget to check out their variety of custom cabinets, window shading, and flooring.
Hi, I'm Karen with Thermopolis Hardware. Buy local, be local. Go Bobcats!
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
And we're back inside the Hot Springs Health Halftime Show. Keys to the second half. I think it comes down to what one of my old coaches used to say. Work as hard as you can on defense and make them work and rest on offense. The Bobcats got to keep up this great defensive pressure, really forcing the Bearcats into some deep three shots, and so far the Bearcats have been able to rise to the occasion, hitting those triples from the outside, but one doesn't always expect that hot shooting to continue throughout the entirety of a game. And for the Bobcats, got to find a way just to slow it down on the offensive side. Was pretty clean with it. They didn't really turn it over, but again, a lot of hot passes around the perimeter, looking for those skip passes, but just have to find a way to get a little bit of rest on the offensive side, try to generate some of those good shots, make the Bearcats work it around on the defensive side, and see if you can get Adley Coyne maybe on the inside, maybe Longwell on a couple of those drives to the bucket. And again, that pick and roll was there early and really remained there throughout that first half. The Cats only able to convert it once or twice, but I think that play is going to be there for Thermopolis in the second half. We'll see if they can exploit that Bearcat defense. That does it for the Hot Springs Health Halftime Show. On the other side, second half action from Thermopolis High School. Bobcats trail it 28-25. Is the comeback on? Find out next on the Wind River Radio Network.
There are two ways to buy 4x4 gear, the expensive way and the smart way. The expensive way is when you buy a new truck or SUV and the dealer sells you the brush guard, the heavy-duty bumpers, the steps, lights, winch, you name it. He rolls it all in with your loan into your monthly payment. But here's the smart way. Shop at Wyoming 4x4, where you get expert advice from Dan, quality gear, professional installation, all for a whole lot less than you'd spend at a car dealer. Wyoming 4x4 on North Federal in Riverton. The smart way to roll.
And we're ready for second half action here on the Wind River Radio Network. Bobcats will be moving left to right across your Horizon radio dial as you tune in via 101.7 KDNO and those streaming via video at YouTube and the KDNO Facebook page. We say welcome back inside of Thermopolis High School. Bearcats with the opening possession of the second half. Go through Holquist now. Drop it inside here for Jackson Hughes. Almost taken away. Now give it for Spence. Holquist outside into the hands of Levi Curtis. Good defensive pressure thus far. Holquist, Spence in the left corner. Cross-court pass almost picked there by the Bobcats. Curtis gets inside. Hanging floater from 8 is good for Levi Curtis. That's just good offense. It was really good defense by the Bobcats, but just better offense there in the end by Douglas. 30-25. Cord Simmerall down the lane. He'll pull up from 10 and hits the shot. The lefty is good. Holquist across midcourt. 1 minute gone by. Third quarter, 30-27. Douglas on top of Thermopolis. Good competitive battle here with the number 1 team in 3A in town. Shumway will pick up the defense on Holquist. He dribbles, tries to drive. Hardy Johnson shuts him off from that right side of the lane there. Into the corner, Curtis looking for back-to-back buckets. Not going to hit that shot. Holquist backside rebound. Fight for it. Last touched by the Bearcats. Bobcats dodge a bullet there. Levi Curtis was wide open. Holquist had a good tip opportunity, but the Bearcats can't finish it off, and Thermopolis has this possession. Shumway with it. Now for Coyne. Get it down low. Longwell, another break of the pressure, but Longwell couldn't settle his feet, and he will travel with it. Didn't finish the layup either, but, man, the Bobcats have broken that pressure nicely and gotten some open looks. Good pace here to half number 2. Cam Spence with it now. Shumway on the defense. Curtis in the corner. Passes up the 3 this time for the left corner pocket. Spence straight away slows things down. Tries to take on Shumway down the lane. Find it for Curtis to the left elbow. Crossover there. He'll take on Coyne. High off glass. In and out. No. Rebound over the top by Jackson Hughes. Stripped away by Cord Simmerall. Tries to go behind the back. Fight for it on the deck. And it's going to be a tie-up between the 2 number 12s, Holquist and Simmerall. It'll go to the Bobcats on the possession arrow. Great strip away by Cord on the inside as that was Hughes trying to go up from the right block, but was stripped away by Cord. And it was a really nice play there, and the Bobcats have a chance to get within 1 or tie this ball game up. Simmerall for Coyne. Outside Shumway driving to the bucket. Shot up, left it short there. River Bergquist did a nice job to get out of the way. Could have potentially been a foul there for the Bearcats, but instead we'll head the other way with Douglas. 5:35 to go. 30-27 Douglas. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Spence shot fake from the top of the key. Now they'll go outside for Curtis. Give it back for Holquist. Crossover. Hardy Johnson denies the entry into the lane. Spence, left wing, holds high. Shot fake. Curtis drives to the free throw line. Now right elbow. Kick it out for Holquist. Crossover dribble there. Simmerall holds him up on his drive inside there. Simmerall, not a bad foul there, though. Deny the entry. Only issue there is that's Cord's 3rd personal. Corbin Simmerall into the game for Cord. Ball in for Spence. Johnson recovers. Ball kicked out now. 3-pointer on the way for River Bergquist is good. And again, the 3 ball has been big for Douglas and continues to be the case in quarter number 3. 33-27, 6-point game. Corbin Simmerall breaks the pressure on the pass from Adley Coyne. Way outside for Hardy Johnson. That one a way deep 3 there. Not sure that that's the proper decision there for the Bobcats, as that's a quick offensive possession. Cam Spence has it now, looking to build on the Bearcats' 6-point lead. Gets inside the paint. Give it back for Bergquist. Deep 2-point jumper, no. Tipped out by Coyne, but into the hands of Bergquist. 4:25 to go. 33-27 Bearcat lead. Bobcats looking for a defensive stop. Cross court. Levi Curtis open 3. High arcing. Hits the back iron, no. Adley Coyne a strong board. Hardy Johnson gets it all the way up for Shumway. Reverse layup is good. Timeout taken by head coach Shane Corpening. Great reverse bucket by Shumway. 33-29 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Back after this on the Wind River Radio Network.
Dairyland and Hot City Coffee. It's your destination for your coffee fix or the perfect spot for lunch. The place you know for afternoon fun is also where you can try their full menu of burgers, specialty lattes, and blended drinks. Open 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Saturday and closed on Sundays. Find them at 510 Park Street. Dairyland at Hot City Coffee, your hole-in-one choice for Thermopolis.
Ever wonder why so many babies are delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis? Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Warland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton? Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
And back from the timeout there, head coach Shane Corpening taking the full timeout there for the Bobcats. Right after the reverse layup up and good by Gavin Shumway. 33-29 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Bearcats on top as we're midway through quarter number 3. Kyle Igo into the game for the Bearcats. Ball works around now into the corner. Cam Spence open 3, jump shot, no. Fight for the rebound. Hardy Johnson going to get out in front of it. He'll drive to the bucket, and it's blocked away there by Jackson Hughes. No foul that time around. Good drive by Hardy Johnson. The Bobcats will keep possession on the block. Baseline inbounds play. Johnson, Shumway, Longwell, and Coyne in the game. Ball deep in now for Shumway. He'll dribble, try to get to the baseline, find it out for Longwell. Corbin Simmerall. Back for Hardy Johnson. Spence on the defense. Coyne, he'll dribble down the lane, holds things up from 6, left a little short, follows his own shot, tries to go up. Spence with the block. Now Johnson steps down, a low right block, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Hardy Johnson as Underwood slid into position at the final moment. Hardy Johnson picks up his third with 3:26 to go. I like the drive. Underwood read it, though, and slid over to that block and just got there in time to plant that foot and take the hit. Holquist, drive, kicks now for Hughes. Hughes steps in, bank shot too strong, and Van Underwood puts it back up, and it spins out, no good. Chase Longwell commits his second personal. Third on Thermopolis. Been a really cleanly game here. Only 13 fouls into it, and already a good foul taken by Longwell as Underwood can't hit the shot. McCoy Longwell into the game with Hardy Johnson getting a rest here at the 3:13 mark of quarter number 3. And that one's short. Nice rebound by Adley Coyne. 0-2 trip there by Underwood. Shumway behind the back takes on Holquist, and Holquist going to get the hand check foul there. Nice job by Gavin Shumway not to back down from that battle with Holquist. Again, Nate Holquist, you wouldn't think he's a sophomore the way he plays. Looks much like a much more seasoned player, but the sophomore out there for head coach Chase Plum and the Bearcats. 33-29 your score. McCoy Longwell, a little no-look pass in for Jace Longwell. He'll go to work against Igo. Igo pokes it away here. Now he'll dribble. Go to the middle of the floor. Have to hold things up. He'll look to drive. Shut off there. Now needs some help. Finds it in Holquist. Back for Igo, right wing. They'll work the perimeter. Holquist inside. He'll drive down. Kick it inside out. 3 on the way for Rinn. No good. Longwell, that's Shumway with a really strong rebound there for the Bobcats to make it a one-and-done possession for the Bearcats. Here's McCoy Longwell the other way. In trouble at the right elbow. Gives it for Corbin Simmerall. Holds his pivot foot there. Now Longwell picks up the dribble. Needs help and finds it in Shumway. Bobcats just going to settle into this possession now. 2:15 to go in the quarter. Coyne will give and go. He'll take on Underwood. Got in the lane, poked away momentarily, but out to Simmerall. Simmerall, hard screen set there by Longwell. McCoy Longwell holds it high. Igo tried to strip it away from McCoy. Could not take it away, though. McCoy down the lane, holds things up against Underwood. Slid the pivot foot there, and he'll turn it over on the travel. Good defensive principles that time around by Douglas. Bobcats did a nice job of slowing things down, but could just never break the Bearcats. Cam Spence back into the game along with Levi Curtis. Under 2 minutes to play in the third. Douglas 33, Thermopolis 29. Igo, couple of crossovers, takes on McCoy. Longwell, kick out into the corner now. Down low for Underwood. Inside out for Wren. Another three-point chance on the way. Wren hasn't found the range. Underwood has it taken away there by Corbin Simmerall. Nice job. Underwood had it for a moment, but Simmerall says, I'll be taking that. Good strong board there. Shumway inside out. Found Corbin for the three-point shot. No good, but hand check foul came well before it. Foul going to go on Gavin Williams, I believe. No, it's going to be on Igo, his second. Pause in the offensive action in this one. Bobcats trying to get a bucket here. Hardy Johnson back into the game. Deep perimeter. Now goes top of the key. Almost lost the handle. Swiss Shumway. Screen by Coyne. Back for Shumway and around now for Hardy Johnson. Spence going the other way. Take on a little pressure there. Nice little recovery by Longwell, but better offense from Spence. It was a really nice job by Chase to get back. 6-point game now. Shumway going to take on Igo and got in the way again. Kyle Igo into the book for the third time. Third on the Bearcats of the half. Less than a minute to play in the third quarter. Bobcats in need of some offense. Hardy Johnson holds against Spence. Gets from Coyne. Straight away three. Hardy Johnson left it short. Followed his shot. Can't get it though. And Cam Spence comes away with the ball. Holds things up at the midcourt line. Igo shot fake from the left wing. Dribble drive. Spence shot fake to the right elbow. Rises, fires, and hits. Bobcats looking maybe for the final shot in the last half a minute here. Coyne steps in, gets the right elbow. Underwood giving room. Now Coyne backs him down. Adley with a strength up and good. Underwood seated position, and Coyne exploits it. Down the other way, Spence. Straight away now for Wren. Touch for Curtis. Final 10 seconds here. Down to 5. Igo cross-court pass here for Spence. Looking to go inside out. Wren hasn't found the range yet and won't. End of the quarter, 37-31. Bearcats lead it in Thermopolis. Number 1 team still in the sights of the Bobcats as we head to quarter number 4 on the Wind River Radio Network.
Dairyland and Hot City Coffee. It's your destination for your coffee fix or the perfect spot for lunch. The place you know for afternoon fun is also where you can try their full menu of burgers, specialty lattes, and blended drinks.
Don't forget to try the ice cream varieties and sweet treats too.
Open 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Saturday and closed on Sundays. Find them at 510 Park Street. Dairyland and Hot City Coffee, your hole-in-one choice for Thermopolis.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. And we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones Financial Advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
And back to live fourth quarter action here with Douglas in control. Cam Spence to the hoop. Quick bucket for the Bearcats to go up by 8, 39-31. Deep inbounds pass taken away. Coyne tried to find Shumway, could not. And then Hughes driving the lane, blocked off by Coyne before he got the shot off. Oh, no, excuse me, by Shumway. It's Gavin's first foul. Corbin Simmerall comes out, court Simmerall into the game. Bobcats in need of a defensive stop here. Ball outside for Spence. Get around for Curtis. Back for Spence. Shot fake. Looked like he might have traveled with it there, but nothing called. Igo holds, finds it for Curtis, right wing. Spence asking for it on the backside. He'll dribble drive, take on Coyne, create a little contact, no whistle though, fight for it on the deck. And that's going to be tied up here by Hardy Johnson and Jackson Hughes. It'll go to the Bobcats on the possession arrow. Good defensive stand there by Thermopolis. Shumway's going to inbounds here. Full court pressure by the Bearcats. They'll usually let the pass come in, and they do with Longwell. And then tried to get it for Johnson, had it. Tried to dump it inside for Cord Simmerall, but it's tipped away. Last defender, Jackson Hughes. Bobcats had a chance at it, but can't complete the transition bucket. Spence goes to the hoop, lost it. Looked like a double dribble there. Now dumped inside here. Shot up, no good by Bergquist, but it'll be fouled and head to the free throw line. Jace Longwell going to commit the foul, his third personal, fifth on the Bobcats here. 7:01 to play in the fourth quarter. It's an 8-point game. Bergquist trying to add to that. First one crawls over the front iron and down. 9-point game now, 40-31. And both are good. So it's a double-digit lead for the first time today for the Bearcats. See what Thermopolis has, trying to break this pressure. Adley Coyne, he'll go on the dribble, and he'll take the pace forward. Goes past 1-2 Bearcats. Kick in the corner. Gavin Shumway open for three. No. Fight for the board. Going to come down for Cord Simmerall. Now Hardy Johnson trying to take on Cam Spence. Drop it off for Cord Simmerall. Back for Johnson. Spence there, now take on a contested three for Hardy Johnson, no good. Fight for the board, Longwell had it momentarily, and they're going to call a jump ball there, and it'll go to Douglas. Couple of good looks there for the Bobcats. Continue to break down this pressure, but the offense has dried up a bit, just 6 points in the half for Thermopolis. (13-6) half thus far. Bobcats trying to create some pressure in the backcourt. Spence with it. He'll drive down the lane. Take on 1-2 and knocks it home. Spence has got the offense going now into double-digit scoring. 12-point game, 43-31. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Longwell for Simmerall. Go top of the key for Adley Coyne. Coyne, touch pass for Johnson. Nice little pass inside for Adley Coyne. Great give and go. Perfect find by Hardy Johnson. Almost taken away in the backcourt by the Bobcats, but here comes Douglas and tipped away by Hardy Johnson. What a great find there. That was a huge bucket for the Bobcats. Nate Holquist comes back into the game with Kyle Igo going to the bench. Igo, a real energy guy for the Bearcats. See if Thermopolis can get another stop here defensively. 5:45 to go in the game. Douglas 43, Thermopolis 33. On the corner, Curtis left open for three and buried it. Bad transitions there by the Bobcats and hurts them again from deep. 13-point game, 46-33. Coyne drives all the way in, inside out. Cord Simmerall, open left wing three, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound, going to come down for the Bearcats. That's kind of been the story on this one. Thermopolis not hitting the threes while the Bearcats continue to rain them down from the outside. Good find by Holquist to a cutting Jackson Hughes, and all of a sudden the Bearcats have found their offense and their strut. 15-point game, 48-33. Coyne back it down into the paint, inside out for Longwell, but it'll be a foul first on River Bergquist. Ball comes in deep for Adley Coyne from Hardy Johnson. Down low, nice find for Longwell. Contested shot. Now Hardy Johnson gets the offensive board. Nice little awkward body hang. Couldn't finish, but follows a shot up. Little tip is good for Hardy Johnson. His first bucket of the second half. He's got a dozen. Spence with it. Now I'm going to hold up. Looked like that was a double dribble. They say it was tipped. I didn't see the tip. Holquist going to try to drive on Shumway. A little clear off there. Little double team coming. Curtis open for three again. That one missed everything. Air ball. Here's it from a few of the Bobcat faithful. Coyne comes forward. He'll take on Bergquist. Straight to the hoop. Through a little contact to the bump. Adley Coyne, another deuce. Great dribble drive and expose the paint. 48-37 as we take a timeout. Douglas leads it on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard in the Wind River Radio Network.
Did you know the Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness in Thermopolis also has something called the Gotchi Wellness Center. It's your dream gym with cardio equipment, cable machines, free weights and dumbbells, hydraulic resistance machines, and personal trainers that care about your goals. The Wellness Center is huge and includes a rock wall, pegboard, sled, tires, punching bags, squat rack, and a whole lot more. Check out the Senior Wellness class. To take the first step to a healthier you, visit gotchi.org.
P6 Station Stone-Fired Pizza is proud to sponsor Thermopolis Youth Athletics. When you open the door, it hits you. The smell of freshly baked wings or pizza. Your Stone-Fire creation comes out with the perfect golden brown crust, fresh toppings, and melted cheese that some can only dream of. Don't forget to check out the Pizza of the Month. Enjoy your meal inside or under the pergola. P6 Station Stone-Fired Pizza. 544 Park Street in Thermopolis.
4:10 to go in the fourth quarter. Bobcats trail it by 11, 48-37. The number one team in 3A still within distance here, still within striking distance. Full court pressure here by the Bobcats. Bearcats trying to deal with it. Back for Holquist, still deep in their own end now. Holquist forward, and that's going to be a 10-second call there. Bobcats, what great defense as Longwell tipped it away initially. No change of possession to reset the 10-second clock, and Holquist couldn't sprint across the midcourt line in time. Coyne looking to go cross-court, does for Johnson. Thought about setting for three. Coyne cutting through. No-look pass for Longwell. He can't hit the bucket down low. What a find from Adley Coyne, everything but the finish for the Bobcats. And Johnson nearly took it away from the sophomore Holquist that time. Bobcats finding the energy here. Give for Holquist from Spence. Go to the corner. Shot fake there by Williams. Now give for Spence. He'll go to the right baseline. Being hassled there by Cord Simmerall. Bearcats slow things down. Holquist gets inside the lane, almost stripped away as he dribbles all the way through. Ball goes down low now for Bergquist. Ball blocked away, and then Coyne finds it for Jace Longwell. An awkward pass there, but Jace did track it down. 3:10 to play, 48-37. Important offensive possessions each time here for the Bobcats. Johnson, step in, deep three, back iron, no, long rebound, Shumway. Reset chances. Hardy Johnson sweeping it through and got tagged on the arm there. Jackson Hughes as Hardy Johnson swung that one through, got his forearm hooked. Ball in now for Jace Longwell. Back for Gavin Shumway. Shot fake there, down low for Coyne. Lost the handle though, and Simmerall can't keep control of it. Couple of times Adley's just gotten a little ahead of himself, just a split second ahead of himself, turning to the bucket before he secures it. It's kind of like a wide receiver in the NFL looking upfield before they secure the catch. Another defensive stop needed here by the Bobcats, almost taken away by Shumway on the inbounds, but now it's an uneven break here. Spence down the lane, takes on Coyne. Scoop layup, no. Fight for the board. Grabbed inside by Bowersax, and he'll head to the free throw line. Cord Simmerall picks up his fourth personal, and that'll send Bowersax to the line. It's been really great effort here from Thermopolis, regardless of what happens here in the final 2:40. This is a big learning experience game for them as Bowersax hits the free throw. Stretches the lead out to 12. Cord Simmerall come out. Hardy Johnson comes back in. Bowersax shot up and good. Timeout on the floor. It's going to be of the full variety. We'll step away with them. Douglas 50, Thermopolis 37 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. You're tuned in to Bobcat basketball. Streaming via YouTube and the KDNO Facebook page, and streaming live via audio on the Wind River Radio Network.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit. Because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
Hi.
We're back inside of Thermopolis High School. Bobcats trail it by a baker's dozen, 50-37. Full timeout on the floor taken by Douglas. It'll be Thermopolis basketball out of the timeout. Bearcats going to jump out of the full court pressure here with 2:40 to go. Hardy Johnson walks it down to the far baseline. And now they'll work it across midcourt with Shumway. Shumway now outside Longwell. Back for Shumway. McCoy Longwell has it now in the right corner. Down low it goes. Little skip pass couldn't get through there as Hardy Johnson was looking for Jace Longwell on the inside. Just didn't have enough heat on it. Douglas with it. Going to try to chew up some time here. Holquist backside pass for Levi Curtis. Cross quarter for Cam Spence. Good thing he's got the size. Spence shot fake from deep right wing. Now goes to work. Takes on Shumway. Kick back out now for Curtis. Working the four corners offense here a bit. Not quite the four corners. Holquist goes down the lane. Ran out of room. Goes through contact. Good straight up defense here. Shumway threw it out for Johnson. Johnson will dribble. Take it inside. Takes on 1, 2. Hanging in the lane and hitting. Hardy Johnson. 14 in the game, and the lead's down to 11, 50-39 with 1:30 to go. Jackson Hughes running the floor. Cam Spence there. Scoop. Layup good, plus the hit. 3-point play opportunity coming here for Cam Spence. Chase Longwell commits his third personal, 7th on the Bobcats. And again, might just have not quite enough gas here to hang around with this number 1 team. But man, all that the Bobcats have said is that they can hang with anybody. It's a 14-point game, but honestly feels a lot closer than that. The 3 ball is something that head coach Chase Plum's going to tell his Bearcats about next week. He's going to say, we live by the 3, can possibly die by the 3. Tonight, living well by it, though, in a 14-point game with 1:20 to go. McCoy Longwell gets past one Bearcat and soars to the lane for 2. McCoy with his first bucket of the day, and the Bobcats trying to take one away in the backcourt. Cam Spence with it, though, as he'll look to break half court and does. Pass McCoy Longwell. Stripped away there. Here come the Bobcats trailing by 12. Pulling up for 3 is Hardy Johnson. A little too strong there, and Levi Curtis with a good board there, and then Spence can't handle the hot pass from Curtis and out of bounds. Fighting towards the finish is Thermopolis, trailing by 12, 53-41 with 56 ticks left in this one. Hardy Johnson dump it in now for Adley Coyne. Give for Johnson to the hoop, blocked away, but not before he's contacted. Clean block, but they'll say the body for sure. Gotta imagine. Yeah, that's what they will get Levi Curtis for. Curtis was a little frustrated because he felt he got the clean block, or maybe Jackson Hughes did down low, but definitely saw a little body up with Hardy Johnson at the free throw line and hits one there. Hardy up to 15 points in the game. He and Adley Coyne, 25 of the Bobcats, 42 thus far. And not going to make a 10-point game, but a rebound on the offensive side by Jace Longwell. Hardy Johnson steps in, pull up from 15, that one's off. Backside rebound, McCoy Longwell can't finish though. Good hustle here from the Bobcats, and Hardy Johnson to commit the foul of the backcourt. Man, just the rolls early on in 2022 have not gone the way of the Bobcats, and I'll tell you, if those start to fall down and the Cats start to make some of these buckets, they're going to make a lot of good teams nervous. Cam Spence at the line here. Hit his last free throw, only one of the game so far. This one up, rims off, no good. Adley Coyne there with the rebound. Here comes Thermopolis with 35 seconds to play in the game. Shumway for Coyne, top of the key, spin move there. Finds an open Shumway, straight away for 3. That one's short, no. McCoy Longwell, another offensive rebound. He'll throw it up for Shumway. Working around with 20 seconds to go. Spin move from Shumway across the middle. Couldn't hit the jumper, though. Pretty move by Gavin. And we're into the final 15 seconds, an 11-point game. We'll see if the Bobcats try to force one more turnover or if they'll let the clock run, and a timeout, 30-second variety taken by head coach Chase Plum and the Bearcats. We'll wrap it up next on the Wind River Radio Network.
And welcome to Right Rehab.
Right Rehabilitation in Thermopolis will help you stay active, mobile, and healthy. No referrals are necessary. Right Rehab has specialists you won't find anywhere else. They're the only team to offer pelvic rehabilitation and have the only board-certified orthopedic specialist in the region. Their services range from injury prevention and management, post-operative care, women's health, dry needling, and more. They offer a Titleist-certified golf program with help from a trainer and golf pro to make.
Sorry there to our friends at Right Rehabilitation. 8.5 seconds to go in the game. Ball in now for the Bearcats. They're going to get a foul on the reach-in on McCoy. Longwell was trying to tie up River Bergquist on the outside. Couldn't, so Bergquist will head to the line for what will possibly be the final offensive influence on the game for the Bearcats. Bergquist, shot on the way, is good. Bergquist, 3 of 3 from the line, all here in the fourth quarter. 12-point game now here on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, 54-42. Stick around for the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming Click It or Ticket post-game show as Bergquist hits both. Final 5 seconds here. Johnson will come into the front court, trying to get a shot off. Will from the corner, high, arcing at the buzzer, off the side of the standard. And that wraps up the game. It's a 13-point loss, 55-42 to the number 1 Douglas Bearcats. But Thermopolis found something in this game. They will take confidence into next week. Wyoming Click It or Ticket post-game show your way next on YouTube, the KDNO Facebook page, 101.7 KDNO, and the Wind River Radio Network.
Make the right choice with your friends and neighbors at Right Rehabilitation. Visit www.rightrehab.com or call 307-864-3877.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted Jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerYO.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
And welcome inside the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming Click It or Ticket post-game show. Jordan McCamey with you. A hard-fought battle for the Bobcats. They dropped this one to the number 1 team in 3A, the Douglas Bearcats, by a final of 55-42. But I'll tell you, a 13-point game in which the Bearcats hit a ton of threes. I'll tell you, the Bobcats can take some confidence out of this one and tell themselves that there's nobody in the 3A that they can't at least play with. Couldn't get the upset victory today, but again, this is a confidence builder. They fall to 0-2 in the 3A Northeast Conference, but that is not what the thoughts, I think, are going to be in that post-game locker room. I'd like to hear what head coach Shane Corpening has to say to his team, because I imagine it's all going to be encouraging, and I bet they can't wait to get back out on the floor next week and see if they can improve on their 6-6 record here in the 21-22 season. Take a quick break here on the Click It or Ticket post-game show. On the other side, we'll wrap up some stats and then head towards our P6 station player of the game on 101.7 KDNO.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile is a proud supporter of Bobcats athletics. There's so much more than a hardware store. You'll find Ashley furniture and decor perfect for your home. There's a great toy selection, as well as tools, kitchen items, grills, and a garden section. That means there's something for everyone at Thermopolis Hardware. Don't forget to check out their variety of custom cabinets, window shading, and flooring.
Hi, I'm Karen with Thermopolis Hardware. Buy local, be local. Go Bobcats!
And welcome back inside the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming Click It or Ticket post-game show. Jordan McCamey delivering the final moments here from Thermopolis High School. Bobcats drop this one 55-42 to the number one team in 3A, the visiting Douglas Bearcats, but a very solid performance from your Thermopolis Bobcats. Let's go into the stat wrap-up. We're going to focus on the Bobcats here on the offensive side. Leading scorer for the Bobcats in the game, Hardy Johnson, had 15 points. 10 for Adley Coyne, 8 for Jace Longwell, add 5 for Cord Simmerall, and then 2 apiece for Gavin Shumway and McCoy Longwell to give the Bobcats their 42 points. And I will tell you again, the three-pointer was big for the Douglas Bearcats. You look at it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 three-pointers in the game today. That's a lot. I mean, that's 21 points right there. 21 points off of threes. Even if you just split that in half, let's say you drop it down to 11, all of a sudden, Bobcats are right there in a one-possession game. Again, the hot shots from the outside, it's part of Douglas's game, but man, the Bobcats were there for all of this game. And you know what? Just got to keep shooting. Just got to work in the gym, keep finding those shots, try to get inside the perimeter. I think settled a few times for some deep perimeter shots, maybe try to step inside the arc and take on some of those shots. But man, it was an entertaining game, a fun game, a game that says to the Bobcat players and coaching staff, hey, we're headed in the right direction, and I do believe that's the case. It was an 0-2 weekend, but a lot to learn from it. Should be interesting as the Bobcats get back to action next week. It'll be at Rocky Mountain High School taking on a top 5 squad from 2A in Cowley, Wyoming. That one next Thursday with 5:30 and 7 o'clock tip-offs scheduled. We'll have it for you here on the Wind River Radio Network. Final break on the Click It or Ticket post-game show. On the other side, we crown our P6 player of the game and wrap it up from Thermopolis High School on the Wind River Radio Network.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
This is the Click It or Ticket post-game show. Buckle up for life, Wyoming. 82% of Wyomingites across the Cowboy State buckle up every time to that final 18%. We say, hey, why don't you join us and buckle up for life, whether it's a trip to the grocery store or a corner-to-corner trip from Evanston to Sundance. I'm sorry if you've had to make that trip across the state, but if that is the case, make sure you're buckled up across those Cowboy State highways. Final score here from Thermopolis High School. Bobcats drop this one 55-42 to the visiting number one team in 3A, the Douglas Bearcats. A little earlier on, the girls, of course, played as well, had another tough game here against the visiting number one Lady Bearcats, 69-24, the final there. Let's head into our P6 station player of the game as we kind of assess the landscape through this one. I'll tell you, man, there's a number of players. I almost want to just give it to all the Bobcats because they seriously played so well as a team. I mean, it was a lot of fun to watch. They made things chaotic for the Bearcats. They were able to get some transition buckets, get some good open looks. I mean, if there was a team-wide P6 station player of the game, this is the game that I'd do it. But, man, looking at those who made the efforts, and, you know, if you say one was a little better than the other, it was a real team effort. But I really like looking on it just in terms of making a big impact, I really got to go with Adley Coyne, number 10 for the Bobcats. Again, Adley played really well. The senior was active on the pick and roll, great defensively, stalwart on the boards. I mean, just a really great game for Adley Coyne, our P6 station player of the game. We'll have that each and every post-game show. This is the Click It or Ticket post-game show on the Wind River Radio Network. Let's wrap things up here from Thermopolis High School. A pair of finals. The Lady Cats drop it to the visiting Douglas Lady Bearcats 69-24. And your Thermopolis Bobcat boys fall to the number 1 team in 3A basketball, 55-42, in what later on the season I think we will call a building block contest. That's going to do it for us here from Thermopolis High School. For my main man, Kirk, back in the studio, and as well, my cameraman, Hayden Main. I'm Jordan McCamey. Join us on Thursday night from Cowley, 5:30 tip-off for the girls, 7 o'clock for the boys as the 2022 Bobcat season rolls along on 101.7 KDNO, streaming at YouTube and the KDNO Facebook page. This is Bobcat basketball on the Wind River Radio Network.
There are 2 ways to buy 4x4 gear, the expensive way and the smart way. The expensive way is when you buy a new truck or SUV and the dealer sells you the brush guard, the heavy-duty bumpers, the steps, lights, winch, you name it. He rolls it all in with your loan into your monthly payment. But here's the smart way. Shop at Wyoming 4x4, where you get expert advice from Dan, quality gear, professional installation, all for a whole lot less than you'd spend at a car dealer. Wyoming 4x4 on North Federal in Riverton. The smart way to roll.
Dairyland and Hot City Coffee. It's your destination for your coffee fix or the perfect spot for lunch. The place you know for afternoon fun is also where you can try their full menu of burgers, specialty lattes, and blended drinks. Open 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Saturday and closed on Sundays. Find them at 510 Park Street. Dairyland and Hot City Coffee, your hole-in-one choice for Thermopolis.